754 is an area code. They in a room in the front of my trunk, I carry your load. And that ain't white paint, that's dry crap. Windshield wipes sound like dying cats. My car battery keeps stalling off, and my rear view mirror keeps falling off. I need Tylenol, cause my shocks is busted. Bumper stickers to block the rust. With car gonna smell like shrimp fried rice. I'm straight exhibit on pimp my ride, cause I love my Bugle. I slide into my Bugle. We riding, sweeping through this. No matter if my roof's looking rusted, on my window busted, inside smelling busted. When it brings a trouble, trust me. A Bugle, that's what I got. A Bugle, caught up in a Bugle. You know you had a Bugle. Let me see you do the Bugle. Bugle, Bugle, going through the Bugle. Out with the new and in with the old to get in. And my car stick a wrench in the door. Even though we D'd up, you could all get in. My hoop there's not a shirt I'm falling in. So hit the alternator, get the car started. We cooped up, swerving through the lot. It died. A roof interior is always falling. Remove it now. Look at all the drawings. Orange on my Florida tags. No windows, only garbage bags. Still got the club and I may use it. This bass music, not bass music. My car breaks down, you know I'ma take the jam on the express or I'ma ride the train. Got stocks, no candy, paint is old. Let me see your hoop there roll. I love my Bugle. I slide into my Bugle. We riding, sweeping through this. No matter if my roof's looking rusted, on my windows busted, inside smelling busted. When it brings a trouble, trust me. A Bugle, that's what I got. A Bugle, we power up in a Bugle. You know you had a Bugle. Let me see you do the Bugle. Bugle, sitting going through the Bugle.
C2E2 has come and gone, but if you're still looking for any of those exclusives, look no further than that Spider-Man booth over on Whatnot. Especially if you're looking for those X-Men Savage Land Mark Brooks covers. They got all 4 covers, one with Storm, Rogue, and Jean Grey, the solo Jean Grey, solo Rogue, and of course Storm, all signed by Mark Brooks as well. Plus, they have a bunch of other exclusives left over from C2E2. So swing on over to Whatnot, search for that Spider-Man booth, and check out their live shows. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Minty Fresh Morning Show, Season 2, Episode 37. It's your boy, GemMint.
And it's your girl, Phie.
And what's today, the 5th? So what are we, like 18 days till GemCon?
Cinco de Mayo, my favorite day of the year.
Before we get started, first of all, shout out to everybody watching live and everybody watching on the replay. Real quick, we did do a GemMint exclusive variant drop on our Encore. So if you guys want to support the channel and what we do, feel free to swing by and pick one up. So it's Dream Killers 1. We only made 81 copies of the regular edition, and then there's like a handful of these kind of special ones.
As the specialer they get, the lesser they get.
And like I mentioned on the Encore listings, if you guys want us to sign them, just shoot us a message and we'll sign them, and we'll put a certificate of authenticity in it as well. This is the gold trim. But real quick, I just want to show the lenticular for my particulars.
Ooh, oh. Do they all come with a clear?
They all come with the clear back, but what I think is cool is and I keep saying lenticular, the acetate. The acetate is the trade dress, and then you get the virgin cover.
Lenticular
is 3D. I keep messing that up, and then it even has the acetate on the back.
See, I got to be honest with you. I never truly knew what lenticular meant. I always thought it maybe was the cover that goes all the way from the front to the back.
No, the lenticular is where it has like, you can see the lines etched in the cover, and then if you move it left and right, it like does a 3D motion.
Okay.
So
it's got a little motion.
So big thanks to JPG. He had this pressed up for us. The artist is Humam Quatab, and it's a Spider-Man 1 homage painted cover. Pretty cool stuff. Check it out on the Encore if you want more.
Encore, dude, you want more?
What up, Phie? I'm surprised, man. I feel like we just got off stream.
Listen,
we did a late night.
We live here now on the internet.
We did a late night stream. It was late night for us, but not really for everybody else. Yeah. Why is Flippy getting censored by YouTube?
Because he said
he's saying swears and expletives.
It says dumbass.
People are accusing you of being inebriated during that stream. I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh shit! Painted pages. What is my grievance?
Oh, you had a grievance that you wanted to air, right?
We're not there yet.
So real quick, last night, so I set up the stream. Nico Garcia came in with an early good morning for everybody. It was 11 p.m. for them. The game stream was fun, man. We made hella progress in Silent Hill 2.
We made progress. I feel like...
What you feel like, babe?
Aren't we supposed to be getting to a school? Isn't there supposed to be a school?
I don't know. I never played the game before.
Where's the school? There's no nurses.
Where's the school?
There's only women who are bound up from their waist up, who can't do anything except crawl around on the ground.
Leg head ass.
And then double leg joints.
And it's poison spitters. But we're about to get a shotgun in that game, so it's about to get crazy. Anyway, what's up, GT Key and GMA? Flipster. Flippy Dippy, Gem Solo Dolo. Weebone in the chat for
Hello.
sure. Eric Thompson, what up? Hopefully you're able to see this. I know you're hanging out with Gene. What's going on, Gene?
What's up, Gene?
Eric, good morning, everybody. Tommy Keys, what up? Ready to get down with the sickness for sure.
Get up, you won't get down with the sickness.
Triple Aura. Who went to see Thunderbolts this weekend? I thought it was good, not worth all the praise it's getting. So can we talk about Thunderbolt spoilers? Has anybody not seen the movie and is actively avoiding spoilers? We don't really have to talk about it. I did a whole spoiler stream with MJ Comics yesterday too, which was fun to be able to actually discuss it with somebody. Boobins, how you doing?
What up?
That weekend was cool. It was a chiller weekend. Oh, so damn. We got to get a poll going in the chat. How much of Blue Velvet do you guys think we watched?
Oh, yes.
So,
how do we gauge this?
The Minty Fresh Movie Club movies were Willow and Blue Velvet.
Willow, hello. We just mark these off the list that this has been watched.
So, yeah, let us know, and then we'll go over that. Dirty Diggler, what's going on? What's crack-a-lackin'? Pate's here.
There he is.
Polylope's here. Good morning at work.
There you are.
Damian Wayne, bright and early in Gotham City. Batman just got home after breaking legs and fighting criminals, selling the eighth. Fallen Hero, what up? There goes
These
MJ.
need to get added to the list.
For sure. Dillette, what up? Dillette in the house. Chad Canute, I don't know what he's talking about. Phie was just excited to be here.
I have no idea. It's not even like it's worth watching again.
Mr. Farts is in the house.
Mr. Farts, my favorite name in the chat.
That's her new favorite.
Every time I see it in the chat, I'm like, it's Mr. fucking Farts.
Mike Cecilia, nobody really.
It's like a Ren and Stimpy character in the chat.
MJ's making a cup of tea. I got my coffee. Venom Tech says never up this early was good.
What up?
Up early in the AM.
This is what it looks like in the morning.
Trying to stay minty fresh. I still got bed hair. Whatever. The Jazz King. If the MCU and DCU never came to be, what sort of franchise films do you think would have taken their place?
Tremors would have did better.
No, I think Fast and the Furious might have been even more of a beast than what it ended up becoming. How the hell did Fast and the Furious get 10 movies and spin-offs? It would have been Fast and the Furious, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings movies.
Ooh, you could really do The Hobbit for a while, like how they're doing Star Wars to death.
Yeah, Star Wars, Jurassic Park is coming for.
They're sucking every bit of content out of Star Wars that they can.
Yeah. D. Marcel, what's going on? Polly's Hideout.
So much so that we now have May the 4th be with you and Revenge of the 5th. Is that what today is, right?
I think tomorrow is Revenge of the 6th because it's May 6th. Revenge of the 6th.
Oh, 6th? Is that what I thought? It's Revenge of the 6th.
What is May 5th?
I thought it was Revenge of the 5th. Am I wrong? Okay, I'm wrong. Perry, what's up?
MJ says the foils look dope.
Dope. This one is my favorite one. This crazy insane.
That's like skating rink sticker.
Hell yeah!
It's like a prism foil. There's only 8 of those out there.
Oh my!
8.
Yeah, it's the 5th.
Phelps
says it's the Revenge of the 5th. Well, it does make more sense to be Revenge of the 6th.
What is MJ saying? Tate's ass looks great.
Did you get hacked this morning, sir?
Gun fanatic. Watch any good movies this weekend?
I think he meant Pate.
Oh.
Maybe he meant Pate?
We'll get to the movie stuff. Polylope says, hates YouTube Premium sometimes. Had the stream playing in the background before you guys started so I could put my gloves on and cut fruit, and it didn't start the stream until I opened my phone. I was actually considering getting YouTube Premium recently. I don't know what made me want to do it. Just so sick of the ads.
Yeah, they're so bad. Every ad, I'm like, I say to my phone, I would never purchase anything from this company. I would never purchase anything from Wayfair. Never.
You try to really train your phone algorithm.
It's like, no, you're gonna hear these. You're gonna hear Kelly Clarkson every time.
Mock Swagger, what up? AK? What's he saying? If you would have told me 25 years ago that someday I'd be standing here about to solve the world's energy problems, I would have said you're crazy. Now let's push this giant ball of oil out the window. Cramerica must rise again.
Oh, acetate. Tate's ass looks great.
Oh, okay,
acetate.
got it. Acetate,
oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
The acetate is cool. The lenticular is the part between. Oh, never mind.
Tommy Keys says you should get YouTube Premium and write it off as a tax expense.
Oh, 100% would.
Listen,
Everything that has to do with this channel gets written off.
anything.
Hey, you just write it off. Who writes it off?
They do. And they know.
Because they're the ones that write it off.
They know what to do with it. So,
Phie, what was your grievance? You had one yesterday. Oh, in the gym. It was a gym grievance.
It was a gym grievance. So, I'm at the gym. I'm walking on the treadmill.
Somehow she's always the common denominator in these situations, but please continue.
In a second, you're going to be the common denominator because we're going to have beef after this show. All right? I'm going to say elderly, but if he had grandkids, they were babies, like an older gentleman.
So 50s to 60s?
Walking on the treadmill.
So hold on. First, we're on the treadmill together. I'm doing my 15-minute or 10-minute warm-up.
I'm like,
I get off.
I've got sensory issues. If I've got someone next to me running a marathon on the treadmill, I have to move. I can't have you slamming your feet down next to me. I can't do it. This guy, so when I get on the treadmill, I always try to get one on the end. So I've only got one bogey treadmill to worry about next to me, which I'm like, guys should understand this kind of etiquette. Do you guys not have urinal etiquette? You don't get on the treadmill right fucking next to someone. He wasn't
following urinal etiquette.
Tons of open treadmills. Like, why are you getting on? Anyway, so when he gets off, I'm like, can you just pull the emergency brake so it's a little bit of a deterrent from someone getting on right next to me?
So they just think it's broken.
Right. So they're just like, they just fucking go right.
First of all, the only time I'm getting on a treadmill that's right next to a stranger, if there are no other open treadmills.
Right. Then I get it. Like, what are you going to do? Like, all right, fine, fuck it. But like, if there's open space.
No,
anyway, so
that's a gym foul right there.
So the guy gets on the one next. So I've got no, actually, I've got two spaces between me and this guy because the next one was broken. Anyway, he is singing at the top of his lungs.
So he wasn't right next to you.
He was too away from me, and I can hear him over my Bose headphones, my noise-canceling headphones. I can hear him. I thought he was on the phone at first. I'm like, what is he doing?
Singing loud.
Then I realized he's singing very loudly. So I get on a tap. I'm like, hey, you're being very loud. And as I'm doing it, he turns around and screams at me, I can't hear you.
What?
And keeps doing it. And I was furious. I was so
What song
angry.
was he singing?
I have no idea. Like Eye of the Tiger type shit.
Eye of the Tiger is the thrill of the fight.
I had to completely lose my progress and go to a different machine because I was like, I said, I'm going to pull his emergency brake and be like, now you have to stop.
Now you can't.
Now
leave.
You're stopped.
I didn't even know this was going down.
So then I move and he like wraps up 10 minutes after I move. We're walking on the treadmills right next to the bathroom, the men's bathroom. He gets off, wipes his machine off, and then does a lap, walks past around me, and then back to the bathroom.
So he's trying to intimidate?
He wasn't going to intimidate me because I was going to get off the machine and it was going to be a scene. It was going to be a full-fledged scene.
Singing loudly on the treadmill is wild.
Screaming, singing on the treadmill. If I had this pen, its new home would have been in that guy's fucking trachea. Anyway, that was my day.
Wolf Attack says he knows our daughter draws. Do me or you draw? I suck at doing art. No, I'm not a good
Very
drawer
artistic.
either.
I used to draw when I was younger. I don't draw anymore. Now I sew when I can.
I don't draw. See, D. Marcel said it was late for him. It was like 3 a.m. last night when we were playing that Silent Hill. Metal Elf, what up? Yeah, long time no see, right?
Yeah, Metal Elf, stay out of my bubble, bro. Don't even puncture it with your noises.
What is Dirty Diggler talking about?
I didn't get to land an uppercut on this guy. I didn't want to have to be cleaning up teeth off the fucking gym floor.
All right, so Minty Fresh Movie Club. So I don't know what you guys guessed, but we didn't even finish Willow. Bro, Willow sucked.
I was like, why is everyone
so
like
terrible.
This movie? We missed the boat on that, guys. We are not little kids anymore.
Willow was unbearable to watch. It's like a 2-hour movie. We watched the first hour. We couldn't do it.
Nobody even said what they were wagering, how far we got into Blue Velvet.
Cared. We didn't even watch Blue Velvet.
We hadn't even topped
So the Minty Fresh Movie Club is going to get some retooling. We can't have a bunch of these whack-ass movies in the bin just so we watch terrible movies.
We can't even fucking believe the movies you guys give
The whole
us.
point of the movie club was to watch these cult classics that we've never seen. So we're just going to pick the movies from now on. And I think what we're going to start doing is the Indiana Jones watch through.
I'm so upset because the other day I found a red t-shirt. I went to the thrift stores the other day. I found a red t-shirt with the fedora, Dr. Jones's fedora in black ink. And then it said, Dr. Jones underneath it. I'm so upset right now.
I must have seen the first Indiana Jones, like bits and pieces, but I definitely have never sat there and watched that movie all the way through. Kind of like, we watched RoboCop for the first time. We watched a bunch of cult classics like Lost Boys and whatever else we watched. Like, I'm drawing a blank. So we're going to do Indiana Jones. It's going to be the movie watch through that we're doing. And then after that, we'll do something else.
Polly's Hideout. Yes. Pumpkinhead is on the list. I'll add Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Here's the thing. We're going to be gearing up towards Halloween because there's a bunch of horror movie classics that we have not seen, like all the classics. So once we get closer to October, then it's going to be Friday the 13th, Halloween, Jason Goes to Hell, all those kind of movies. So
Clowns with the K is kind of you're pushing the envelope, buddy.
Josh Phelps in the house. Got to love on priorities. Shipping takes a full week.
Oh, Phelps, you're so nice. Thank you.
RPR, what up? Chad Canute saw images of Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It looks like an 80s video game. Let me pull that up. Marvel.
Yo, screaming, singing. Like when I got off my treadmill, even the guy behind me like looked at me, was like, yo, this guy's a fucking psycho. Like, what is happening? That was weird.
Oh, yeah, this is the game I was thinking of. So this is kind of like the spiritual successor to the X-Men Konami beat 'em up. Yeah, I'm going to play this for sure. I'm going to play the hell out of this. This has got to be... Is this on PlayStation? We got to be able to play this together online, you guys, right? There's going to be multiple characters. It's coming out this year. I see it on Steam.
Ooh.
Let's see.
But Polly's Hideout, Train to Busan, is that... Do I get a dubbed version or is it only subtitle? I'm not reading the whole time.
It's PS5 as well. All right, cool. Sorry, babe.
No, you're good. That's we're doing simultaneous conversations.
Yeah, well, that's usually how it always is. You ever notice that?
Yeah, I always think you don't notice it.
When Marvel Cosmic Invasion comes out, we need to be playing multiplayer streaming for sure. For sure, because I got to get that platinum.
Scratch my throat.
Let me clear my throat.
What's up, Cecilia? Good morning.
Not even 30 minutes. D. Marcel still hasn't seen Thunderbolts yet? Jeez Louise. Clint hasn't seen it.
He's a young guy. Give him a fucking minute. It's only been out for 2 goddamn days.
He is a youngster. Triple R liked the stream with MJ yesterday. Always a fun chat with MJ. Flippy. Who's doing 7-minute and 6-minute abs?
Ooh. I spend 0 minutes on abs. I'm walking, baby. Like, listen. I used to do abs with him. I'd be doing sit-ups.
Oh, see, Arnold, I said he would say 10 minutes or Gem powered through it and Phie bailed. We didn't even get that close.
We didn't even, because our kids are constantly home. Oh, Meg is.
No, yeah, Jay's never home. What are you talking about?
How can I watch this?
G Moya.
Maybe I'll watch it. If I watch Blue Velvet while I'm on the treadmill, am I going to get eyes? Am I going to get kicked out of the gym like the guy who screams singing?
I want to know what song he was singing.
Literally like some shit your dad would sing.
Like, Back in Black.
Yes. Yes. He was, I'm like, it was like comically like, is this for real?
In my mind,
being punked
he looks like the grandpa from Family Guy who had like whistles when he talks.
Yeah.
Have you ever lit your farts on fire with a lighter? Probably once or twice. Something I needed to do today.
RPR says it's not a movie to watch in public. This is why I couldn't put it on in the house. None of our TVs are private.
It's kind of like when you watch anime and your parents just walk into the room during like those certain scenes. That's how Meggie would come down.
Membership
Yo,
Monday.
Mike Cecilia with the 10 Membies.
Wow, we got Hellbeast, David Hernandez, JJ from New York, Crazy Cat, Spirit Hunter, R Mad, Dan, DT Warrior, and Mad Rad. Woo!
Damn, welcome to the fold.
Nothing crazy today. I could nail all those.
You read them really good today, man.
Read card good.
All right. Fast and Furious died after the 5th movie. I only saw the first 3 movies. I saw another one. I feel like out of order. I think watched it on a plane or something.
I like when they take the series of how they did the Fast and Furious titles, like Too Fast, Too Furious, Fast. Like then they did it with World War I, World War II, World War.
I liked Too Fast, Too Furious soundtrack. Had this dope ass song by 8 Ball. What's it called? Like Put Your Hands Up or something like that. It's a good ass song. It's not on streaming either. Devastator, Omega. I was watching, I try to catch like an episode of Transformers every night. And I was on this one where they have Megatron created new Transformers called Stunt-Icons. I was like, what is this, Birdman over here? #1 stunner?
Stunt-Icons.
Do you guys remember the Stunt-Icons? It was basically... The Decepticons are all, for the most part, flying robots, planes and such, and the Autobots are all like vehicles, like cars. So it's the Decepticons car versions. So they have like sports cars. They have like a semi truck, like Optimus Prime. It's pretty cool. Yeah, fifth what, Phelps? Ooh, Phie, did you listen to Garbage or Incubus? Yes.
Yeah, I found a Garbage concert tee at the thrift store the other day.
Phie likes Hole as well.
Jay loves Hole.
Isn't that
Incubus? I only really listened to their hits. Like I don't know any of their like
Incubus is like Deftones
music.
light.
It's like 311 and Deftones had a baby.
Oh, it's Revenge of the 5th, Return of the 6th. That's what it is. I knew that it was something with the Revenge of the 5th. Oh yeah, 5th. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Maury or Moe R6 says, what do you guys think about the Hawkeye situation? They Terrence Howard him by offering half to play for season 2. And I guess he turned it down. He was like, F all that. I'm not doing the same amount of work for half the amount of money. Good for him. My whole thing is like, why are we making a Hawkeye season 2, bro? And the thing about Hawkeye, the show, it's not about Clint Barton. It's about Kate Bishop. I don't know. Good for him. But if they I don't think they're going to replace him with somebody else. But I saw somebody in the comments say that's messed up. They're doing that to an OG Avenger. Because, Hawkeye was in the OG Avengers movies, man.
Yeah, I mean, cool.
Put him on the new Avengers and call it a day.
See, the problem is that he had an accident in real life.
But what's that have to do with it?
That now knocks his power down of his character.
His
and
worth?
Like, listen, now your worth is lower. You are a hazard.
But he never had crazy powers. He could just aim really good. Well, he never misses is Hawkeye's whole thing. What do I think about it? I think that's fucked up that Disney offered him half. And I think it's good on him for turning it down. Although, if you look at the Terrence Howard situation, they don't give a damn.
They don't give up.
They'll do something else and be like, well, we don't need you.
They're like, we were actually hoping that you would do this.
Bottom line, fuck Disney, man.
For real.
I was one of the ones when Disney first took over Marvel Studios. I was like, yes. They got the machine behind it. They got the money behind it. And I remember a couple other people being like, nah, they're going to ruin it. And sure enough, man.
They got woke behind it.
Sure enough, Disney fucked it up. Joshua Pereira.
Wait, I don't really.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
You don't really what?
I don't really understand what is the vibe on Thunderbolts so far. I've heard good and bad. Like, are people liking it mostly? Are people... Because I feel like it was kind of not really the type of Marvel superhero movie that you would have expected from Marvel. Like, were there any explosions?
The only person that I saw say something bad about it was Critical Drinker, but I'm like, it's kind of his job to bash Marvel movies.
It's in the name, Critical.
And everything he said, I mean, I agree with it, but I still enjoyed the movie, and I still left the theater excited for the future MCU movies, which I can't really say for a lot of the past movies. Like, during the movie, I was like, yeah, man, who cares about these characters? The way that they get it, I'm going to be vague because there's still people that haven't seen it. The way that they get pitted against each other, anything could have gone wrong. It was a stupid plan. But at the end of the movie, the Sentry stuff was good. And then how they ended it and giving the nods to the Phase 1 movies and teasing what's to come, I was excited for it. So I think most people like this.
From what I
said it's trash.
From what I saw, I was like, this isn't what I feel like Marvel fans are looking for.
Well, what do you think they're looking for?
I felt
Big
like
cosmic
from what
battles?
I could see out of the corner of my eye, it was a very touchy a very feeling in my feelings kind of movie.
But I thought it was handled well though. I liked the movie.
Right,
I was surprised. I rolled my eyes a couple times, like in the beginning and then in the middle.
Maybe I'll see it one of these days.
I liked it. So yeah, Josh had a birthday yesterday. John Ammer, give me a new TMNT movie, but bring back the OG suits from the first movie for sure.
No. We got to talk about KFB says he had trouble sleeping last night, so he went to go see Thunderbolts, and he got to sleep like a baby in the theater.
Our daughter Jay went to go see it as well.
She slept in the theater too. She said she missed like an hour of the movie.
But they went to a 10 p.m. movie. And she works all the time. She's always out and about.
She's a little worker.
There's no way she was going to make that movie.
I was like, babe, you're tripping if you think you're going to catch a movie.
It's a movie.
Oh, I also have shirts from the thrift store that I found that I want to show.
How messy my hair is.
It's babe, you're the only one who notices it. You know what? I come down here so many days. All I've done is brushed my hair. It's filthy. Not right now, though. I could use a wash.
Speaking of Star Wars, are they making Rey the new Obi-Wan character in the upcoming project? I have no idea. Yeah, Free Comic Book Day was over the weekend. I saw some people partake. MJ had some of them books too.
Is it really hard to pick a winner, Fuzzy? I feel like the green shirt wins.
Oh yeah, this shirt is looking too big on me actually.
It's got a great image though.
Yeah, I do like the front. I might have to chop the sleeves off this, make it a gym tee. Lord of Spork is in the house.
What up, Lord of Sport? KFB says it was so uninteresting. Then I went home and was Darth Vader for VR for hours.
You're not going to enjoy any movie because all you're going to be doing is thinking about VR. Can't wait to get home to the real world.
I don't even understand why you leave VR. Just open a little window.
Watch it on Plex in VR.
Picture in picture. Just do a picture in picture scenario.
YouTube Premium isn't too bad. Plus, it makes watching movies on here easy. Yeah, I can see
Fuzzy
that.
says that he was swayed. I'm the winner.
Pate deleted and re-uploaded Encore for the 56th time, and it's finally working.
You know what they say.
57 times the charm.
56 times the charm.
The guy ended up leaving. So the guy came to the gym just to run and sing loudly on the treadmill for 20 minutes and then leave. Who does that? Revenge of the Sith played in $52 million. That's what it brought in last weekend. Yeah, because they re-released it in theaters, right?
I agree with you, Wolf Attack. Hollywood has mostly run out of ideas. I don't want to see any more remakes. I want to see only original content. I don't want to see a remake of anything.
Well, look, Sinners is a big movie that's now doing really well, and it's not a remake. It is a vampire movie, apparently, but...
Yeah, I do need to see that.
Jag, what up? Gem, is Raekwon's Only Built for Cuban Links a good album? Damn, that's so crazy. Everybody loves this album. I never really got into this album, man. Man, when I was a kid, I wanted to like Wu-Tang so bad. Like I did enjoy the first two albums, 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang Forever, but I never really got deep into the lore. Only was Method Man. But even I felt like Method Man like had good, Tikal was good, and then Judgment Day had a couple of good songs, but a lot of skips for me.
Tikal?
People say Only Built for Cuban Links is like the best Wu-Tang album, top 10 rap albums. What do you have on there? Incarcerated Scarfaces? It was all right. I think they had what they have, Glaciers of Ice. Raekwon. Let me see. Let me look at the track list. And the whole thing is it was like a purple tape. They called it a purple tape.
While you're saying all that, shows that I think could replace what's been Invincible and The Boys are both new IP that's new to me. How old are those things?
Yeah, they're pretty. I mean, they're 90s.
Really?
No, Invincible might be late 90s.
I didn't know that
because Invincible was out before he did Walking Dead. But The Boys, Garth Ennis was older.
I was expecting you to say like 2010 ish, maybe 2015.
The Boys comic book series. The Boys comic book series. When did it come out?
I'm sure you passed it already.
Here you go. Is it going to say when it came out? Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson. Oh, 2006 was the original
okay.
release. So early 2000s.
Yeah. So 2004, Tommy Keys says.
Oh, 2004.
Maybe 2000. Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, it's 2006. 2006 is when it first came out. Invincible. We started watching. You put on the season finale of season 3 really quick.
No, of The Boys.
Right.
I haven't watched season 4 of The Boys yet.
When did Invincible come out? It was, here we go. 2003. Damn, I would have thought The Boys was a little bit earlier than Invincible.
Those feel like newer universes that could be expanded.
Well, they're both kind of like realistic takes on superheroes.
But I like that it doesn't include any superhero that you currently have known about since the like 50s.
Watchmen did it first, man. Alan Moore.
Really?
Made a whole story out of made up characters. Phie says, the look says, fight me. Oh, here goes Pate. This is why I only use the treadmills at the end of the road. This way you can only be on one side of me. I'll never use a treadmill right next to someone else. I'll find something else to cardio.
Right? Like these people mindlessly get on these machines.
Yeah,
and then
crazy.
You got everyone holding on to the like let go. You're not supposed to be gripped on with your arms anywhere.
Devastator said I would have knocked him off his treadmill.
I was gonna pull the emergency brake because I didn't want to touch him, but I would have affected his machine and be like, here, sit on the goddamn floor, put the speedway up, just hold it down. Like, here you go, asshole.
Mike says there's only 8 upright bikes at the gym and only 2 work. You didn't uppercut him, Phie? That was wild. Stay out of my bubble. Gem and Phie, same gym, completely different experiences. I was over there doing shoulders. I didn't even know what was going on.
Yo, when he started walking over to me, babe, I swear to you, I was like, I'll jump off this machine. I don't have anything to lose. My kids are grown, all right? I will fight you.
So all I know is I turned to look in her direction. She's not where she was when I left her. So I'm texting her, yo, where'd you go? She's not responding back. So I finally just call her. So she picks up and she tells me what's happening. Now my blood's boiling. And I'm like, what the hell? And she's like, oh, he already left. I was like, damn, I wish you would have told me while this guy was still here, man. I was getting all worked up. You're supposed to get someone to work. Yeah, you're supposed to get someone who works there to stop that douche.
I didn't want to get off my machine. It's whatever. I'm going to say something today. I'm going to say something like, hey, if there's somebody over here, because the last 2 times I've come into the gym, there's a man who is screaming. None of you are doing anything.
So
I don't know how you don't
2 times now?
Yeah, because I didn't say anything to him the first time because I was
my
almost
first time
done.
hearing about any of this.
You're not observant. When we're in the gym, Gem puts on his headphones and he's zoned out.
I like those reels. I know Pate's probably seen one of these where it's like girls think you're looking at them at the gym, but it's like what I really see. And the guy's like he's like a bomb just went off and everything's blurry and fuzzy.
Like you're just you're like, all right.
And you hear the ringing in your ear, like
you're doing a 1,000-yard stare. Bitch thinks you're staring at her. But we have a lot of crazy people that come into our gym. Like, I don't know if you guys listen to a lot of like electronic music, but they've got this new thing now where they dance with these little towels that spin around. This girl comes into the gym,
flag dancing,
and she's flagging all over the gym. She's throwing this thing up there like she's at Electric Daisy Carnival. Like she's in Ultra throwing these things around. I'm like, what is going on?
Wolf Attack says George Costanza pees in the shower at the gym. It's all pipes. What does Elaine say? You're gonna get it messed up or something like that.
It's true. KFB says if you want to lose weight, you only treadmill you need is the VR treadmill. If I had the VR floor that just kept me moving,
you're running for your life on that thing.
Sometimes I want to run on the gym on the treadmill, but the thing doesn't speed up fast enough. I got to do like a slow trotting start. I don't want to do that. I just want it to be like, all right, now I'm ready to jog.
We gotta go to the gym after this. I gotta do legs.
I've never been to Ultra, Cecilia. I want to go so bad.
What is that?
It's like a big huge rave.
Oh. Draw me like one of your French girls.
KFB says George can't stand ya.
Can't stand ya. You had to be there for Willow. First of all, I was a little bit surprised on the main characters, and it was just, and then the whole I'm watching this and I'm thinking it, and then Phie says it out loud. She's like, "I'm surprised they took the time to edit these small little characters into every scene." I was like, I was thinking the same thing.
They edited those motherfuckers
like a pain in the ass.
there, and they were detailed. They were little.
What's his face? Val Kilmer was good. He was kind of a goofy character though. But again, we only watched the first half of it. I couldn't do it anymore. It was so terrible, man.
It was really, really hard to watch.
It sucked, to be honest.
We really failed movie clubs.
Yeah.
The second movie that I picked though was I was not really.
We
Should
failed
we just
movie
pick
club.
a movie every show and just watch it that night before? We could get through movies that way.
Well, we do
Should we pick
have
another one right now?
do have the off days, so like we could pick. Well, we'll watch the first Indiana Jones tonight or tomorrow, and we can talk about it on Wednesday.
I love it.
We could do that
I love it.
because we can't do once a week.
I have to go back to the thrift store now, and I have to fucking pray that Indiana Jones shirt is still there.
Phelps said 30 minutes.
I have to pray that it's still there. I've started walking more than my 3 miles now, which kind of was okay with like walking off the treadmill with that guy because I was like, whatever. Now I have to do my whole 3 miles. So then I walked.
That's good. You get a little bit extra steps in that way.
I just hate it.
RPR. I think my movie taste. It's weird. I usually like everything, but I really hated Willow. I couldn't stand it. But I'm usually an easy to please moviegoer.
It wasn't like an offensive movie. It was just so boring.
It just sucked.
It was so boring.
You know how when Elaine saw The English Patient, everybody loved it, and she's like, "How about it sucked?" And she gets fired, I guess, or something like that. Uncle Buck last night. I don't think I've ever seen Uncle Buck.
She says she has a cigar in her mouth. She goes, "It's a peach."
Blue Velvet is not a cult classic. Sorry, that's what I'm saying. I didn't feel like it was. Phelps tried watching Big Trouble in Little China and made it through, but we did not understand the hype. See, we liked Big Trouble. I liked that one a lot, actually.
That is right up my alley.
Tommy Key's never seen any of the Indiana Jones films.
You're about to.
Bro, tonight. And what's the first one?
Just
Temple
whatever
of
the
Doom?
first one is. Watch the first Indiana Jones.
Let's watch this. Indiana Jones
Dr. Jones.
movie. Okay, here we go.
Somebody's son is in this too. Hold on.
Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark is the first one.
Listen to me right now.
Temple of Doom is the second one.
You're about to see this guy. What's his name?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford in his prime.
Prime Ford.
Prime Ford.
So to either tonight or tomorrow, we're watching Indiana Jones, the first movie.
this is giving
Raiders
me,
of the Lost Ark.
This is giving me Alien vibes. Like when we did all the Alien watch through. Like we've got a few movies we can watch.
So after we do the Indiana Jones, we're gonna do the whole series watch through. Then what are we gonna jump to? Are we gonna do the Terminator watch through? Holy moly, macaroni! Tommy Keys, you got to watch them with us. Joshua
from Singapore,
Pereira, 20 Singapore doll hairs. I know it's not much, but hopes it helps your finances. Know how you feel. Hope you guys settle as soon as you're able to. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Love from Singapore.
Oh my gosh, the land of many malls.
The land of every mall, stacked on top of each other, connected to other malls.
I hope to one day see your beautiful city or country.
Appreciate
country,
the
right?
super chat. No, he's right. I would love to sell this house, man. It's expensive as hell every month.
Phelps says Joshes are good people. We're collecting Joshes too now. Chads,
Chaz.
Nates, and Joshes.
Got it. Polly's Hideout says I got 2 cult movies to recommend: Pumpkinhead and Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Got him already.
Yeah, once we get into October, we're going all horror.
All whores.
Hoorah! Or you
What?
right.
Oh, it's a different genre? Okay. Blue Velvet.
I
All
reckon
right.
to bracket once a month. Only huge classics y'all haven't seen. I agree with the second part. Told you
I
you
like
would
the
hate-
brackets too. Flippy. He doesn't like he
Nobody
derails
likes
the
the-
What we
only-
need to do is have a specific film where we do this and we do the brackets and it's its own video for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it takes. Just let's do the bracket.
Curtis in the chat. What up? Excuse me, Willow sucked?
I'm sorry, Rock and Roller Rankins.
You guys, maybe when you saw it as a kid, it hits differently, but watching it for the first time as an adult,
All of the magic of my mind is gone. I don't have that childlike innocence. No, I do.
Robert Hurley says that gym guy knows what's up. In my zone, mind your own. Damn. Yeah, but you're not even supposed to talk on the damn phone on the treadmill, let alone sing loudly. Awesome Adam from 2099 with a $2 super chat. Appreciate it. What's happening?
Painted Pages says Raiden Rush been posting like crazy. Don't forget, this is his favorite topic right
Yo,
now. If
my
we were
boy-
in Florida, I would never see him.
So Rush, because I get excited with the music shit, man, especially him working with Bones. So he made a couple of remixes to the all shit. Bro, he got one of these remixes sounds crazy.
My house sounds like the studio again.
And I was like, bro, a lot of Bones. First of all, Bones' biggest song was a remix of an original song. I'm like, yo, when you let people hear this remix, it's kind of like a modernized Notorious Thugs, But to those verses and even the hook, it sounds completely different on this beat, man. It's really, really crazy. I'm like, yo, this is insane. Yeah, but you got me excited about the music shit. Every couple years, I get all worked up with the music stuff.
Crazy Cat, I'm writing that down. He says there's a book, 1,001 movies to see before you die. Open up to a random page and watch whatever movie's on it.
Have we watched Sleuth? No, I have not. Psychological thriller with mainly just 2 actors throughout the whole film, Jude Law and Michael Caine.
It doesn't sound like something you would think, because I like to watch arrest videos, that this would be right up my alley. If it's too nerdy, I can't do it.
It says chronologically, Temple of Doom is the first one. Numbers 4 and 5 don't exist. So what do you mean? It's a Temple of Doom is a prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Just watch it in the release. We're gonna watch it in release order.
Jason tells us, "Hey, can you scratch my back?"
We're gonna watch it the way that the directors wanted us to. I can't. The chair's in my way.
Oh, you're not getting it at all.
Whatever.
You're gonna hate Friday the 13th movies. Damn.
I haven't seen them so far. So
favorite horror movie of all time: Train to Busan.
I think it's Busan.
There's a dub. What is he saying? There's a dub to something.
Oh, there's a dub to Train to Busan, but goddamn, he hates it. I don't like reading, Phelps.
Yeah.
That's my crux.
That's a 2016 movie or something.
So hold on. This is a great question. Painted Pages says, is Gold Rush performing at GemCon? Not this year.
Maybe 2026.
If we do 2026 in Florida, I've already told Gem, you need to start talking to Lyric Hill now.
I will reach out to Lyric Hill for if we're doing 2026 GemCon in Florida. I will.
If after this GemCon we're like, okay, we will do that again. If we're like, fine, that was enjoyable, that was manageable. These people aren't too insane.
So Phie and our kids have seen Labyrinth a million times. I don't think I've ever really watched it with them. Same kind of fantasies movie, right?
Right. It's great.
Have we ever seen Arcane? I think they have watched it.
Yes. The
girl
anime with the blue ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the guns.
Full Metal Jacket. I think I've seen that one back in the day. Is that the guy with "This Is My Rifle"?
Awesome. Adam from 2099 says, you guys are going to New York Comic Con this year. I'm going there that weekend. We don't know. We got to sell our house.
Yeah, our house is on the market. So I don't know what's going to happen around that time.
Listen, I'm game. I'm in. I just need to be moved. I can't have this sale of this house looming over my head.
Garbage Song, Why Do You Love Me is a good song. Do you know that one from Garbage?
I don't know. I don't really good. I'm not good at remembering song names. AK says it's his birthday today. He's got like a $1,500 budget. Walked out with his first Omni and then 12 more. AK, happy fucking birthday.
So our aerial bots, see, I only watched, this is a 2-part episode. I only watched part 1 last night. So I guess in part 2, the Autobots make aerial bots to counter the Stunticons. Interesting. Bordeaux. Yeah, see, I haven't got to the aerial bots part yet.
He will, KFB.
Oh yeah, here we go.
What About Bob is definitely going to get watched.
It's funny because in the Transformers, as you're watching, they just kind of start introducing new Transformers here and there without even saying anything. Like the Autobots all of a sudden had that red flying one. I forget what his name was. What, Jet Lag or some shit? I don't know.
Jet Lag.
I don't think that was it, but
that's what we're going to call Flippy.
The Too Fast, Too Furious soundtrack was amazing. They took most of the songs for that soundtrack off Spotify, but you can still listen to a couple of them. Bro, I'm telling you, that 8-Ball song is the best one. We used to ride that one out on your car, babe. You don't remember that?
Wait, say it again?
We used to ride out to it in your Cadillac with the system with the 8-Ball song, Hands Where My Eyes Can See, or some shit like that. Not like the Busta Rhymes song.
Play it a little bit so I can remember it. I can sing the song.
I'm not going to be able to find it.
I will. It's from a Fast and Furious
yeah,
soundtrack.
yeah, because it's not on Spotify. You got it. Yeah, exactly. You don't remember this song?
I don't remember the name of it, but I remember what you're talking about. I'm about to fucking just shut up about it. I'm going to find it right now.
Here it is right here. 8-Ball, Too Fast, Too Furious. The song is called Hands in the Air.
Oh, it's so good.
I feel like we can play it because they don't even have it on streaming. See, we got to get YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
Do you not remember this?
No, I just never knew what the song was. I know. First of all, as soon as it starts playing, I'm going to sing the lyrics.
They just offered me a discount on Premium. Don't when I'm dropping mine.
Talent. Ain't nobody.
I don't think they can hear it though. Superstar, no, I'm not. Green weed, black Glock. Dirty like a pair of cleats. Oh, what's he say? Like bitches in parakeets. Damn. Said dirty like a pair of cleats. Bitches run their mouth a lot.
Like bitches.
And parakeets.
Jeez.
He said people run their mouth a lot like bitches and parakeets.
That's absolutely going in the car when we leave.
Yeah, damn. It's not on streaming though. Okay, what's a rap or hip hop song that has the best beat and hook that isn't a Bone Thug song?
Way to put him on the spot.
Because right away I was gonna say first of the month, and I think he knew I was gonna say that. Best hip hop song, the best beat. I can't. I gotta really think on it. I can't. It's too serious of a question.
You really need to think on it though.
You know what? You know what song immediately comes to mind though? Is Dead Prez hip hop. That beat and that hook is crazy.
Really?
It's bigger than hip hop and that crazy ass beast bass.
When he does that.
I remember the Headmasters Transformers where there was a little robot driving the big robot.
MJ says apparently the Brave browser stops YouTube ads. Real James Willie coming in on 3 months. Hot.
Bam, 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 3 months, baby. Appreciate the support.
No, it says baby. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Mock says I ain't paying Terrence Howard either.
He thinks 1 times 1 should be 2. That's where the real problem is.
He just solved the 3-body problem too. Did you see that? Terrence Howard claims to have solved the 3-body problem.
I already sent you a reel with 20 solutions to the 3-body problem, which to me, like 3-body problem. Aren't we in a 3-body problem? We have our moon, Earth, and the sun.
I think the mass has to be equal though, is what it is.
Oh,
because somebody was like Saturn laughing at you at 110 moons. Like, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it has to be similar in mass to be considered a 3-body problem. But where is the problem?
Yeah, what's the fucking problem? I guess whatever. I don't really care.
We should all storm Disney.
Hands in the Air is available on Spotify. He just checked it. Now, D. Marcel, go ahead and bop to that for a little while. And just know, 18-year-old Phie was banging that thing.
What? Yo, this was not always on there. Add to the queue. This is going on. Oh, I don't want to do queue. I want to add to the playlist. Coming from the top of my dome when I'm dropping mine. Yo, this song is so good. Ooh, this is gonna be in the gym. One song is getting played today in the gym.
Yo, I do that shit too. Where I'm like, this
Run
is
it back.
Really, honestly, I remember there was one day where you guys are not even gonna understand.
I can't even believe you did this.
I used to work. The position was called accounting, but please, by no means do I consider myself an accountant. But I worked in accounting, dealing with billing for like accounts where the meter wasn't accessible, and we had to estimate the readings a bunch. And one day, I could not stop listening to Party Rocking in the House Tonight. I listened to it on repeat all day long. I don't know how many times the play that is, but and every time it was so good.
And then there's another song that you did this to as well.
I don't remember the other
Wipe Me Down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fox featuring Boosie and Webby.
I used to be staring at cues all day. There's different accounts I had to work on. Yeah.
But yo, all my hip hop heads, 8-Ball, Hands in the Air. Listen to that song. Mock, I need you to listen to that song. All my hip hop fans.
He was in accounting as much as solve the 3-body problem.
Yo, RPR. Okay, look, the city is flying. We're fighting an army of robots, and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense. Yo, he did his thing in those early movies, man. The hawk is in his nest.
Yeah, I when I write it down on like when I'm applying at place, like when I applied to work at Joann's, I was like, I'm writing accounting, but like I feel like I need to tell him that's not really what it was.
Is he talking about Thunderbolts? I don't think I don't think it went woke, but I mean they touched on feelings, but that wasn't sappy or anything.
It's woke though.
I don't think it was.
Like, don't bully. Being a bully is bad. You should care about everyone's feelings.
I
Listen,
disagree.
We had bullies back in the day. It was social order. Never mind.
Mike says Disney got like 23 movies in and then blew it up once Disney Plus became a thing. Yo, that kind of does stamp the downfall, no? There goes KFB. What up? Josh, yep, so you're welcome. Fuzzy.
Wait, he just said that Disney did all of the MCU movies, and then when
Disney Plus came out,
it started messing them all up.
Because didn't that come out right after Endgame? And the first movie they released was Black Widow, and it was strictly streaming because of the pandemic. Everyone is saying Thunderbolts is more important than it is. Good movie, though, but I like everything Marvel. That is true. I don't agree that it's the best movie since Endgame. I think it's important. The very ending is important, but the whole movie leading up to it, not so much. But the ending was super important, and the post-credit scenes, I think, were important. Polly's Hideout says, I adore vintage Disney, but absolutely despise modern Disney. Can't grasp why they're destroying the IPs that put them on the map. Yeah, I think that, we grew up on Disney animated movies. That was my life, man. Lion King, Hercules, all that shit. And yeah, I don't know. Just, I think it's like it's really our fault. It's the Gen Y / millennials. We got no new ideas, man.
Don't start using Gen Y
all
now.
These
no
writers,
one knows what Gen Y is. It's millennials.
No, we're taking Gen Y back. I'm not a millennial. Okay,
we're taking it back, guys.
We're bringing it back.
We're taking it back.
Unless it's Gen Z that's the guys that are in the writers' room now, because
it's the Zoomers and Gen Alpha.
No new ideas. You got the emoji movie. Like, what are we doing?
I actually, there's a part of me that's like, it wasn't based off of anything other than just the emojis, which sucks, but it's not
they had that
a redo of anything else.
But I don't think that's not even Disney, right? Isn't that Pixar or some shit? They had the Feelings movie with the emotions.
Pixar is Disney.
Is it?
They're the same thing. They're the same company.
Curtis loves Disney parks and dislikes the movies sometimes. The parks I never liked for the price. The price gouging is crazy.
Is an arm of Disney.
So Disney must have bought them at one point then, right? Yeah, here's KFB. Dads used to go to the cinema for the sole purpose of getting a nap in while their kids were distracted. Yo, my uncle would take me to a movie every now and then. Shout out Uncle Larry. He fell asleep every single time.
Really?
Every single time he fell asleep.
Really?
That was a real dad move.
In the most uncomfortable chair.
I can't fall asleep unless I'm laying down horizontally. I'm not falling asleep in planes, trains, or automobiles. Phie wins a t-shirt. Yeah, the Eternia shirt goes Horde. She don't got an image on the back, though.
But the image on the back of your shirt
coming from the top of my dome when I'm dropping my
don't yell at me.
Type of style.
Don't yell at me.
Ain't nobody stopping mine. Rise to the very top. Sorry. My friends are so depressed. I feel without kids, no energy. I have to see movies. Oh yeah. That's me. I'm not going to a 10 p.m. movie. You're crazy as hell. I'm surprised that we were game streaming that late last night.
I know.
I kind of liked it though.
I was out blinking one eye at a time. I was so tired.
Yo, we were running into puzzles. We were solving them without cheating and looking on Google.
I took a little bit of a hefty dose yesterday, so I was a little bit glonky.
Hollywood.
for the
just a little bit. Hollywood has mostly run out of ideas. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how deep into sequel territory we are. 10 Fast and the Furiouses, 9 Jurassic Parks. MCU is 27 movies deep.
We're still getting new Jurassic Park movies.
New Star Wars. Like, damn.
Uncle. I'm calling it.
And they run out of actors. Same damn 5 guys playing every movie. You got
and then
Pedro
all
Pascal.
Their kids. The nepotism. Can we just get some new actors and actresses?
Tommy Key says so many cool stories and IPs that could be adapted to film, but they can't be.
Y'all are screaming about diversity. You only hire the same fucking people and their children. Hire a new person. You can pay them fucking peanuts.
Johnny V says Cuban Links is a banger every track. I never got into that album, man. Microphone checker, swinging sword lecture, closing down your sector, supreme neck protector. I can't wait for GemCon karaoke. Liquid Swords is the best. Jizza.
Liquid Swords? Is that what you guys call it now? What you guys do?
Bro, have you ever
Liquid
seen
Sword.
These reels where they interview like young kids and they're like asking them like Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing and like they don't even know. Like they don't even know anything, man. I blame the parents. Box office numbers say people only want old IPs. New IPs don't do so well.
Oh, you know what it is though, because millennials are very nostalgic. So they get us every time. Like toys, you walk through the toy aisle. It's not for children anymore. I look at these toys. I'm like, no kid even knows what Thundercats or...
You walk through the toy aisle. It's the same toys that were in the aisle when we were kids. It's TMNT. It's Power Rangers, Masters of the Universe.
They're doing the mashup of Masters of
Transformers.
the Universe and what else though?
They have
Turtles.
a couple. They
It's
have a
like,
Stranger Things Masters of the Universe mashup. They have a TMNT He-Man mashup. I think it's our generation's fault. We're over here blaming it, but the people that are creating this stuff are probably our age. We're probably maybe even a little bit older now, to be honest.
Then what?
The people that are creating all this recycled shit are our generation, is what I'm saying. That's the argument I'm making.
Wow.
We have no creativity.
How do we not have any creativity? We had the best content
Bro,
in our childhood.
In the 80s, they were in their bag with creativity.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't make cartoons like the Rats of Nim anymore.
David the Gnome.
Fucking, I can't even think of anything because my mind's all twisted up with anger.
Flippy says he wants us to go back to daily live shows leading up to GemCon. I kind of like the every other day, man. I feel like it gives people a chance to catch the replay on the day off. And it gives us a chance to, you know, what are we going to say every single day?
I need you to help me set up my live streaming on my channel then, because then I'll just do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays from the Phie channel.
You ain't going to do shit. She's a big big game talker over here.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I could just do it by just pressing this button right here.
You got to get MJ to hook you up with whatever streaming thing we were in yesterday.
I'm not gonna have any equipment other than my phone, and it's gonna be perfect. It'll work like a charm.
The boy started to peak long before that with the Pro. Was that a comic before that?
Was that the prostitute?
Is that a Garth Ennis thing? The Pro comics. One-shot comic. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Superhero satire, Garth Ennis. So Garth Ennis came out with the Pro in 2002, which is kind of like what, the prequel to The Boys type of shit.
Metal Elf, this is a microcosm of way more important things. He says kids don't even play with toys anymore. Kids are all iPad kids. Yeah. I was thinking, I saw something when I walk on the treadmill, I could see all the news articles up on the TVs, and I guess people are talking about tariffs are going to make it so kids don't have toys, and I'm like, kids play with bullshit. Give them a disposable cup. They'll play with it for hours. Kids don't need toys.
It's like a cat. You give it a toy and they just want to play with the box.
Right. Like you don't need actual toys for your kids. They'll play with sticks and rocks.
So Invincible was Jan 2003 and Walking Dead was October. Robert Kirkman was in his bag.
Walking Dead, is that new?
Yeah, I knew that.
That's another great one. I love Walking Dead.
It's over 20 years old.
I love a new IP like Walking Dead.
That's a new IP, but does it count as a new IP when it's okay? We're doing zombies.
But the IP existed in comics before it came to the TV. Like Walking Dead. When did the comic come out?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Oh, that's the comic?
I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. Yeah, Walking Dead comic books. The Walking Dead comic book. Yeah, October 2003. 193 issues. He stopped it in July 2019. Walking Dead was huge, man. That was such a good era. I'm looking forward to these new deluxe editions that are coming out. Transformers Deluxe Edition, I think, just dropped. And the Void Rivals one is coming out in May as well. So I'm looking forward to collecting those in hardcovers. I watch Hallmark Christmas movies now because they're all different. Yeah, we've seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I've seen that a few times. That used to always come on Comedy Central back in the day. I was a big Comedy Central head back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I always was like, how does his mom not come like all the way in his room? I
can see that. We don't do that to our kids necessarily. But you're not going to fool me with a
snoring track.
Yeah, because I would definitely go up there and... Battle Pope was before The Walking Dead, was it? I haven't heard of that one.
I don't know.
The Art of the Boys looks older than The Art of Invincible. Yeah, I guess it's just Derek. Or is it Derek or Derek Robertson? Phie, why is lavender in all coffee drinks? Is that the new superfood or something?
It's because they're trying to calm us. They're
Good
trying
luck.
to keep you sedated.
Phie's not easily calmed.
No. Actually, if you try to calm me, it excites me more. It makes me more insane.
If he just jumps on the back of someone's treadmill. Jeez. Yo, I would consider doing this in the next spot. start just accumulating gym equipment here and there.
We are gonna do. I do that when I'm at the thrift store. I'm like, look, there's a workout bench.
We
here.
have a bench now. I
This-
kind of regret getting it. It's kind of shitty as hell.
It's kind of a little bit flimsy, but
Comic
we're moving in the
addicts.
right direction.
Look at Flippy. What's the gym? I just used the forest. He's a real outdoorsman.
Nerdcore, how are you doing? Are you gonna hit Metallica Night 3?
Nerdcore. Do you want more?
He says never got into the Walking Dead hype, but you're into the Star Wars hype. Maybe he just likes space.
Phie's rationale. My kids are grown. Fuck it. I could take this charge. Basically, I
As
could get
a
locked
woman,
up.
I'm sorry. For me as a woman, a lot of things like that, the most scary things for me are like if I were to be separated from my kids, like if someone were to take my children.
Well, now that they're grown, all bets are
now,
off.
yeah, now I feel it's really honestly like I'm coming to this stage in my life where my kids don't really need me like that anymore. They're actually going to start. And it's like, oh, is my job done? Like there's a lot of questions.
So now
as a
heads are going to
woman.
roll, basically.
Yeah, now it's like
Uppercut.
all the things that have been holding me back for my whole life, like you could get your kids taken away from this. Like I'm like, take them. They're old. They're not going to leave with you.
So basically, you're
Good
like,
luck.
make my day.
Make my fucking day.
Crazy Cat, yes, sir. I think Mike Cecilia gifted that membership. Thanks for hitting us with that comment. Oh, I thought Phie was Eternals at first. It's Eternia. Yes, sir.
So you hate me now.
So after I watched Transformers, I got the DVD box set for Masters of the Universe. I'm gonna try to start watching that after. Getting next to someone on the treadmill in an empty gym is like standing next to a guy at an empty urinal. 100%.
Right. Like, and these women, like women do it. I almost want to say, ma'am, listen, I know you don't know anything about urinal etiquette, but you need to fucking move.
Yeah. One thing about theme parks, you're gonna get your steps in. Yo, last time we went to Disney, I got so mad. It was hotter than a hell. And we were at the Harry Potter butterbeer area, and there was like fake snow on the buildings. It just pissed me off. I was so hot and uncomfortable. I was way overweight probably at the time.
That's a lot of steps. 29,000 steps. When we went to the cons, I think the most
15 type shit, right?
No, 17. But
oh, have you ever heard of Richard Piana? What do you think of him? So people love Richard Piana. I guess he gave like really realistic advice for somebody who was a bodybuilder. He passed away, I guess, heart attack, right? I always just think like that it always reminds me of being overweight, whether it's muscle or fat, is not good for you. Plus doing, steroids and stuff and lifting weights. But I guess he was just so open about it. People still watch his shit to this day. I see him come up. The first time I ever saw him was on Tosh.0.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm thinking about the same guy, the huge boulder shoulders.
I'm like, I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
I need you to look him up.
Oh, yeah.
Then I can. Is it the weight? He looks like he has eyeliner on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But people really liked him. He was really against protein powders. I think he was like, get all your protein from real food.
While he's simultaneously on his second or third or fourth cycle.
Yeah, but what he would say is like, listen, that's how you get to be this big. But you have to put in the work. If you take those steroids, you still have to eat all the calories and you still have to lift really heavy in order to destroy your muscles and rebuild them. So it's not like if you take steroids, you just blow up like a balloon. Like it still takes a lot of hard work. But to be able to get to that level of muscle, you have to. So then what do
the steroids do if you have to do the work still anyway? It's like
it makes you recover faster. It makes you stronger, so you can lift heavier. And if you lift heavier, you can break down your muscles more. And then you're eating so crazy that they're building back bigger as hell.
Build back
better. I don't know why people would want to be big like that though, especially like being unhealthy with.
The thing that was said that was the most eye-opening for me was like, your heart doesn't differentiate between muscle and fat.
Right.
300 pounds is 300 pounds.
When I think of him, that's always what I think about. Not that I would ever get big.
I didn't know that. I was like, whoa, your body's not like, no, we've got good health,
right?
Meat around me, not just fat.
Right. Exactly. But
Nerdcore is throwing his guy into the ring. He says Mike Mentzer was the GOAT.
That sounds
familiar.
Who's that? I don't really know.
Mentzer.
Mike Mentzer.
Yes.
Oh yeah. This is an old school guy. Old school guy.
Oh, yeah. Tyler Collect says steroids make you heal fast like Wolverine.
Watchmen were Golden Age characters from Charlton Comics. Were they? With the Minutemen? All that was from Charlton Comics?
Is human growth hormone the same thing as steroids, or are those two different things?
Because then you got TRT, Tren. Is that all the same?
TRT
shit?
is testosterone replacement therapy.
Then you have human growth hormone.
That's the HGH.
I don't do it. I don't even take creatine. Protein powder is the only supplement I ever use. And I don't use it every day, just kind of when I feel like it. Blue Velvet was a complete 180 from Willow. We should have watched Blue Velvet instead, and we would have seen something bold and interesting.
I mean, there's nothing holding us back still from watching Blue Velvet other than just our kids being. Maybe we'll do it at GemCon.
How did Blue Velvet watch through?
Blue Velvet.
Just saw the episode of Seinfeld where George gets purple. What makes him purple? I don't remember.
RPR is threatening me. He just said I have HGH in me.
Jeez.
Don't threaten me.
Phie is a modern day techno Viking, but a treadmill instead of a parade.
I am.
So Jay Gleason, we have one of those walking pads at home. Our daughter uses it. I couldn't use it though because I'll be walking and every now and then I'll like, whoop.
It doesn't have handlebars.
No railings.
She's like as light as a feather.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
100
this
pounds
thing isn't
soaking
even
wet.
registering that you're on it. All right. It doesn't even know.
I feel like it could be kind of dangerous, that walking pad. And it burns your pad and gets really dirty on the floor. So luckily we have it in the garage.
I think what it needs
Some lube.
lubrication. Just a little bit of lube. I got some WD-40, but I don't know if it's the right kind of shit.
Willow's completely unnecessary since we have Lord of the Rings. I'm with you on that. Micaiah. Any thoughts on who will be the MCU's one and done characters in Doomsday and in Secret Wars? I'm assuming a lot of cameos. I do think we're going to see old Fantastic Four actors from past movies. Fan Four Stick, Fox.
Fan Force.
I'm sure X-Men characters are going to get killed. They're probably going to kill some mainstay MCU characters. Doom is probably going to die at the end. What if they kill Peter Parker to bring Miles in?
You know, I feel like it's really difficult to find Miles Morales on clothing. Like, they just don't really use him as much. Spider-Man is just, he's so recognizable. But I have a Miles Morales. No, I'm lying.
Scarlet Spider?
Scarlet Spider. Is he even more rare? What's his name? Ben Reilly?
Well, there's Ben Reilly and then there's Kane. Maybe we will play the Maybe I'll get so into the Indiana Jones movies that we'll play the game. I was considering playing the game anyway when it came out, but it was an Xbox exclusive. But now it's on the PS5, right?
I do a little bit of Techno Viking on
do.
the treadmill. I don't mean to, but when I'm listening to electronic music on the treadmill, my hands, they want to move. My fingers move, but I try not to make a scene. I try not to scream and sing out loud. Just a bunch of little clinking sounds and
Josh
lasers.
Found some awesome glass displays at the thrift to upgrade mine, but didn't want to rent a U-Haul to hire somebody to help me get them.
Listen.
Mighty D just did a rewatch of the movie Chronicle. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I liked Chronicle. It reminded me of the Tomorrow People, like a realistic world where regular people get like superhero powers. Not that they teleport, but for some reason it reminded me of that. I liked Chronicle. Oh, he lied. He never saw Thunderbolts. Just wanted to be funny. Wah, wah. Yeah, and that was crazy. Willow was Lucasfilms. I don't know why in my mind I thought he only ever made Star Wars.
I sat down and I was like, all right, so it's going to be good.
Yeah, but so then it looked very Lucasfilmy, like with like the kind of characters. So he wanted to make The Hobbit. Tolkien told Lucas to F off, so he made Willow. Lucas also wrote 3 fantasy novels that were not in the Willow universe with Chris Claremont, but they are messy. Interesting. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. I forgot it was Lucasfilms.
Babe, wait, Nerdcore, how old are you? What year were you born? He says you and him are old enough to take TRT, but you stay in natty.
I always felt like he was younger than me.
I know. I feel like he is too.
I'm always keeping it natty, all natural with some natural ice. No,
natty ice.
Natty ice. Blue Velvet was nominated for an Oscar. It's the definition of a cult classic. Really?
Is it?
It's not all of a sudden Indiana Jones love, but it is. It fits like the theme of like something that everybody has seen before. Indiana Jones is a cult classic. Would you not say?
He just did a super chat because you didn't get to it fast enough, I guess.
Please watch What About Bob and Groundhog. First of all, I've seen Groundhog Day as many times as he relived Groundhog Day. But What About Bob? I don't think isn't that Robert De Niro?
No, it's so
I remember
good.
the box
No,
art.
You're thinking of the father, his psychiatrist, his therapist.
Analyze this. No, I remember this. Oh, so it is also
it's this guy, Richard Dreyfuss, is who you're thinking of.
And Bill Murray. Also, why the fascination with Indiana Jones movies? Anyway, yeah, just because I can't really recall seeing those indie movies.
I'm sailing.
Was that What About Bob?
Yes. Yo, Mox is doing natty ice shotguns at GemCon. Let me tell you right now, you couldn't get me to be less interested in something. I will never shotgun a beer.
Where was I?
I think it tastes disgusting.
I lost my spot.
No, you're okay. You're getting close.
Leash in the house.
Leash.
Hands in the Air, solid track, Gem. Yo, we used to ride out to that song, man. I don't think I've ever seen Iron Giant. That was one of those Disney movies that came out a little bit later. I had already kind of moved on from that era. 8 Ball, which it's the second one, Too Fast, Too Furious.
I got my second car and I got a system put in it, and like I did it just before this weekend where me and all of his friends went up to Disney World.
Yeah.
And we banged to that song.
Yeah.
We were banging that down. What was it? Probably the Turnpike. We probably took the Turnpike.
I've never listened to Method Man's Marvel podcast. I have not. What up, Alex?
We definitely have to.
We got to check it out. Oh, Steven Spielberg wanted Temple of Doom to come out first, but Lucas said no. Lucas, why is there always a problem with this guy, man? Picking movies out of that book would be interesting. What is it, the 10,000 movies or whatever he said? Temple of Doom is set in 1935, Raiders in 1936. I love 4 and 5. I don't gaff.
Gaff.
Favorite horror movie is Child's Play, but the new one with Mark Hamill. I love Mark, but that wasn't it. We got another super.
Really?
We got a Painted Pages super chat. Did you hear that, Ferris? Yes. You know, it's funny that you mentioned it. I was thinking about that when he mentioned Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and then KFB started talking about Groundhog Day, and I was going to say something, but I was like, But yeah, I did recently see that theory that's why he's able to, trick his parents and do all these things so effortlessly, because he's in a perpetual Groundhog Day himself. Interesting, right? Very interesting. You know what movie I don't think I will watch, though, that freaked me out as a kid is freaking Puppet Master, man. What was the one with that one puppet was like regurgitating these leeches onto this person that was like tied to a table, and they were like out of it?
I don't have any clue what you're talking about.
Sick, man.
I don't think he's seen The Breakfast Club, KFB.
I've seen The Breakfast Club. And the one with Charlemagne the God, DJ Envy, and Just Hilarious.
Donkey of the day.
AK's birthday today. He's got a $1,500 budget.
We need to do. I already read that.
Oh, when you said this, I thought it was Arnold Knight you were talking about, but it's our boy AK.
AK ready to spray.
Well, AK, which Omnis did you get, brother? Let us know. Happy birthday. The older I get, the more I can't watch horror movies and not think that it's stupid. Yeah, you kind of see like the strings. You know what I'm saying? Like you see the wizard behind the curtain.
Snape is here. Like, obviously, I can't say your whole name.
Yeah, I couldn't say the first. I feel like I'll get in trouble.
He's like, have you figured out who I am yet?
Oh no, he said he was an old school Gemini.
Well,
give us a hint.
You come at us with zero clues.
Temple of Doom is considered the worst of the original trilogy. Don't listen to people telling you to start with that. Ooh, RPR. We're gonna get a back and forth going. Phie, that's Jinx. She's awesome, and her guns rule. Yeah,
They started watching it with us in the room, so I saw bits and pieces of it. It's a show, right? It's not just a movie; it's a show. Like there's multiple episodes of the what the fuck is it called? With the blue hair girl.
Oh, Arcane.
Yes.
Chad says Willow did suck. After American Graffiti, Star Wars, and Indiana Jones, George Lucas had trash ideas. Remember, he produced Howard the Duck. I've never seen Howard the Duck, y'all. That's one we need to put it on the list. And that's like the first Marvel Comics movie or some shit. Loved Jinx and Silco, Flipster says. D. Marcel said he'll buy our house. Just send over the deets. Not even enough if you added three more zeros. Still not enough. We have to watch Stay Tuned. Yeah, that's true. We have to watch that.
Double points at Jersey Mike's.
Jetfire is the plane Autobot, right? The red plane. He was a Decepticon and defected. Right. Flippy finds it hilarious how people hate on Indy 4 and 5 for being too outlandish. It's literally about cursed spirits and fantasy shit. Well, I plan on watching them all for the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm
good to stop after the third one though.
No, I want to keep going.
The Crystal Skull doesn't interest me.
I think I've seen the Crystal Skull, to be honest. AK said all 12 of those Omnis were from our Rex. I want to know which ones they are. I better some Spider-Man 2099 got to be in there then.
2099.
Not really either one. It's just popular movies we haven't seen.
I figured out who it is. It's fucking has beef with it's freaking Hates Me in HD.
Oh, well, I hope it is. Adrian.
Yes.
Is Adrian
Welcome back, my friend. Where the hell have you been?
I've been missing him. Hopefully that's who it is.
Look, Mock said the same thing.
Does Megatron turn into Galvatron? I haven't got to that part yet. I know he does in the Michael Bay movies. I don't think I watched that far into the OG cartoons back in the day. But I'm trying to power through season 2 so I can watch the movie. I've seen the movie a million times.
Can't
Unicron.
Believe you. That's how he gave us a clue. He started beef with Flippy.
Oh, that was the clue?
That's gotta be the clue. He says, oof, this Flippy clown has L takes.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely him then.
I
miss him, man. I felt bad that he wasn't here. Like, people going back and forth with Flippy all the time.
He was in county, unfortunately. What did you do? Is there a body cam footage I can watch of it, please? Please. I will not share with anyone.
What county is it? All right.
He said no 2099, but he sent a list above. Hold on, let me see if I can find the list.
Oh, I see. No, is that it? Remember the classic soundtrack to Judgment Night? It was collabs of rock and rap. That movie is forgotten. Haven't seen it forever. Judgment Night is not ringing a bell. I know Judgment Day.
Ooh, I can. Oh, okay. So here, let me read these to you really quick.
Oh, Emilio Estevez.
Cuba
Gooding.
What? Cuba?
Dennis Leary. What happened, babe? You got the list?
Venomni, Spidey v Venom, Deadpool Omnibus 1 and 2,
okay.
Punisher Max, Daredevil Miller, Daredevil 1 through 3. I don't know DD. That's what Daredevil.
Yeah.
Black Costume Saga.
That's the Stan Lee original Daredevil is the 1 through 3.
Batman Loeb Sale.
Okay.
Snyder and Hush.
For Batman.
And New 52.
Yeah.
Those are the pickups.
No, those are all great.
Solid.
Daredevil 1 through 3, not as much, but if you're a big Daredevil fan, I'm assuming that's why you got those. But yeah, great Omnis for sure. Flippy's gonna jump off the plane and parachute down to GemCon. Actually, we're picking him up from the airport. Call it the Clay Airport.
He got arrested for assault.
Phie almost got arrested for assault at the gym yesterday.
I'm gonna get arrested for assault.
And
possibly
the kids are grown, so who cares?
Battery.
Temple of Doom is Flippy's favorite. Weird Science and Breakfast Club. I've seen those ones though, for sure.
Later, D. Marcel. Have a great day. You're gonna need to go work so you can buy our house.
Remember when White Tee got like 8 remixes to cover every color? I don't remember that, but I do remember the Jermaine Dupri remix. Yep, in my white tee.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you, that 8-Ball song was not always available on Spotify, but it definitely is there now.
Honorable. He was defending his brother at a bar. I can see that this happened. I'm sorry that you had to do that.
Meth vs. Chef on Cuban Links too. Method Man was always my favorite, but I think that's like the main character thing to say about Wu-Tang. He was like the obvious star of Wu-Tang. I can't believe that song is on. I'm about to ride. I'm ready to end the stream right now just to go bump.
Yeah, me too. Put that bitch
hands
on
in the air.
We're both going to be stomping on the treadmill. He's going to do it for like 10 minutes listening to this song.
I'm going to be singing it as loud as I can.
Damn.
KFB says Terrence is right. Anything multiplied by itself has to be bigger than itself. I agree with you and Terrence Howard. And what?
Listen, you guys can all go be stupid together, all right?
Stupid is as stupid does.
I get it. He's like, listen, no. Because 1 times 1 equals 2, my paycheck should be twice as high now. That's the problem. When you start fucking up base level math that we've already accomplished, numbers get all screwy.
Crazy Cat, I don't really do any dusting in here, not as much as I should. But I always kind of feel like I move things around enough that it happens.
He sweeps more than he does.
I'm a sweeper.
He loves the way the sweeping goes.
I just like to sweep. Well, because you have to in here because you'll do an unboxing, then there's styrofoam everywhere. Got to sweep.
Oh, okay. Whoa. He's like right there. Say he's 83. He's
Who is
older than you.
Nerdcore?
Yes.
He looks like a youngster.
Yes.
The shop even has Spider-Man vs. Venom Omni in the
Wait.
wrap for 85. That's crazy. Is the new printing out already? I don't even think so.
How old's when's your lady's birthday?
What's the
She's
lady?
she's a micro person. She's little, like pocket sized. You could put her in your pocket. You snuck her into Metallica.
She got him the Metallica tickets.
Oh, what?
I would like, I don't think I have any. I had, babe, wasn't my Blu-ray collection pretty dope? I had every comic book movie out at the time.
He went through
even
steel cases only. So the nice steel case set.
Babe, you're making things up. I only really went with the blue cases.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember being amazed by this metal case.
I had a couple steel books, but I always hated that because I liked them to be all uniform.
Oh, I like this.
But I had I had even like the pre-MCU comic movies, and then I had the Alien quadrilogy. I don't know how I still ended up with that, but I had all the sci-fi classics like Terminator, Alien, Predator. I had all that. I sold it all to buy an Amazing Fantasy 15, and I sold all my slabs at the same time. Bring back bullying. It does build character.
Right.
Thunderbolts were more like the Suicide. Well, yeah, Thunderbolts is basically Marvel's version of Suicide Squad. I don't think Thunderbolts was woke at all. Streaming and destroying the DVD business model was the stupidest thing Hollywood could have done. Yeah, you know what it is? It's kind of like the same thing that happened to the music industry when like Napster came out and streaming music came out. Now Hollywood has to deal with that. They used to bank on DVD sales, but now they got to figure out how to make money off of streaming it when people are already paying for the streaming, right? So you're not getting more money unless you convince more people to sign up to streaming. Want to see a live action Sword in the Stone? I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. Jag watched Mufasa on Disney Plus. Holy crap, it sucks so bad.
Really?
I've never seen not one of the live action remakes from Disney. I blame all gens, but Gen X is the best.
Oh, okay.
The only thing about Gen X is their parenting style.
Real hands
Gen
off.
X was real big on divorce. Not to get too deep on this.
The
Gen X divorce rate has got to be the highest of all.
Our parents are not Gen X. Our parents are boomers. The boomers created Gen X and millennials.
But it's weird because our parents are boomers, but we're not Gen X. You feel me?
Right.
We skipped a generation.
Our parents, because every generation is like it's not 20 years apart. It's like 8 to 10 or something, or like 12. Our parents are 20 years older than us. It's a skipped generation. Our parents are not Gen X. Our parents are boomers.
Were at the end of the boomer generation, though.
They're still boomers.
They're like boomers slash
They're
Gen
not
X.
at the end of it. They're like
in the thick of it.
They're like 5 years before it ends.
There's better storylines in porn than Hollywood nowadays. Jeez Louise.
I saw this.
The Emoji Movie and Inside Out are totally different things. I didn't think they were the same thing, but the same kind of vibe.
What?
Oh, they did make a live action one. It's called King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. It sucks. Have you seen Iron Giant?
No.
I think people really like Iron Giant.
It's a cartoon, right?
I feel like Comic Tom had like an Iron Giant poster in his room or some shit.
Yeah, Painted Pages, you're Gen X. Yeah.
Fuzzy said even some bad movies had heart. Yeah. Jurassic has. Yo, I'm telling you, this song goes horde. Oh, just heard Demolition Man changed who won the fast food wars. Apparently the movie is now saying Pizza Hut won. I thought it was Taco Bell. Am I wrong? Are you telling me this is a Mandela effect? It's Taco Bell definitely won the fast food franchise wars in the original movie.
Listen, it's cool. It's fine. They just corrected it to the right place that should have won. Pizza Hut.
Patty in the house. Hello, Patty and Tim.
Hello. Good morning.
She commented because we talked shit about her generation.
Oh, she was in the mountains. She said.
Okay.
She missed that part. She just got here, so.
All right. It's Pizza Hut in Europe and Taco Bell in the U.S.
I haven't seen Ready Player One, KFB.
Oh, we should watch that. No,
he said I would do anything in all caps for you guys to see it. He's seen it. I haven't.
Ready Player One. That's basically the lifestyle that KFB is living now.
Yo. Is it a documentary of your life?
Yeah, and then Bob Iger made $41 million last year, 30% more than 2023. Who even justifies that type of a raise? Why would you get a 30% raised for losing hundreds of millions of dollars. Were they profitable overall for that year? They had to have been, right? Yeah, when Henry Cavill brings Warhammer to life, it's over. I'm with that because I'm not into Warhammer, but I can see myself checking it out. Leash in the house.
What up?
Redman's part is better than Meth's part. See, the Redman to me was always a little bit too goofy and jokey for me. I like Meth was more serious. But he did have a memorable lift my shirt, all mammal.
What?
In that song, The Rottweiler.
Meth, like, he's serious, but he likes things that are not serious.
He's goofy too.
Like video games,
and
like
comics, books,
like Redman, like yeah.
Well, he gets along with Redman, but Redman just it was a little bit too goofy for me.
So RPR says Ready Player One isn't all that.
I thought it was okay.
KFB said, "Shut your dirty mouth, RPR."
I don't know. The original Jurassic Park trilogy, I loved the first Jurassic Park so much, man. Every single movie since then has been a letdown for me. Yeah, actually, I saw this recently. McDonald's in Japan has shrimp burgers.
They can keep them.
McDonald's, I had it in Singapore, and they had some kind of spicy chicken sandwich that we don't have or something.
All right. Well, it's time to get to the car to listen to this song and do the gym because I'm so hungry and I still have to walk for a while.
All right, let's see here.
Get to it. Get through them.
Hollywood is afraid of taking risks with new IPs. I feel like Hollywood doesn't know how to make movies that doesn't have $100 million budget these days. Like, why do we always have to spend so much on this? The Boys basically doing Watchmen, but as a dark comedy.
I have to investigate a lot of these movies now.
I don't know what this is from, Mott. There goes Nerdcore. If I watch What About Bob, it'll be my favorite comedy of all time.
It's so funny. He's not. It might not be his kind of humor, KFB. My family is like that.
Flippy was huge into Walking Dead when he first started watching the channel. Yeah, Ferris Bueller's actually living in a Groundhog Day. I just saw that recently.
You've already said this,
but I think somebody else clicked it.
Well, KFB, you've already recommended so many movies. We're not going to be able to get to all of them before the next show. I think we're only going to watch an Indiana Jones.
Of course, had No Night 3 for Metallica.
I'm surprised that they're all still playing. Good for them.
Butterbeer is disgusting. I think I wanted regular beer, but it wasn't an alcoholic drink, right?
No, it's not.
It's like a root beer, I guess.
It's got all the calories and none of the fun.
I think that's what made me even more
It's got
upset.
more calories, nothing you want.
Lex Ledger does 30 to 40,000 steps a day for work. Damn.
What do you do? You're a meter reader. You deliver mail.
Oh, yeah.
Metal
Viking. I do think there's a good chance that Marvel will do a reprinting of the Doctor Doom omnibus, especially leading up towards Doomsday and everything. I would wait on that one. And it's just a compilation Omni. Some of the stuff is in other books, but they had some good shit in there too that's not like the graphic novel stuff. Harry Potter's at Universal. Okay, well, to me, it was the same thing. Universal, Disney, it's across the street, kind of. Oh, RPR didn't like Piana. People liked him. His last cycle was so lethal. No one in the world said he'd survive, and he died. Damn. Makes you burn the candle at both ends.
You want to know a phrase I like that I recently found out about? Buttering your bread on both sides.
Yeah, I feel like I made that up, but it was a thing.
It's a thing. You didn't. No, first of all, you didn't say it. I said it. I said it.
Yeah.
She sent me this. I have to still look at it. I have to look at it on my phone.
Clifford.
Can you just behave like a real boy?
Chad Canusa is in the minority, but pickles are gross. There's pickle beer and pickle. I love pickles. Pickled dill chips are good.
It's supposed to have like a lot of electrolytes.
I could see
something.
pickle beer being good.
Pickle beer.
Don't drink pickle juice.
Fallen Hero says Universal is crazy expensive now. It was crazy expensive before.
What is?
Universal Studios.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell, Wolf Attack? He says, you'll thank me so much when you watch Ready Player One. You'll be like, what? KFB is a smart guy.
Smokey Collect says, I thought the whole point of you picking 2 movies because you wanted to watch them both. We were supposed to, but.
Well, you guys referenced movies that I can't just pop on in the living room with my 17-year-old daughter wandering around. So I heard there's lots of root and bush in it.
We don't even have any idea what the movie's about, to be honest. Love the Walking Dead comics, but it couldn't compete with the show. One thing it couldn't compete with the show was the soundtrack. What about that intro? How does it go, babe?
What?
The intro for Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Can we kill Peter Parker to get a new actor? Dizzying.
Next comment feels him. Oh, I have mine on top chat again. Jesus Christ.
I don't remember the one hit wonder with Gillette. I just remember that's the deodorant I use.
Pickle everything. I love the pickles at Jersey Mike's.
Oh, Lucas wanted to make Flash Gordon, couldn't get the rights, so he made Star Wars. Indiana Jones is far from a cult classic, so what would you consider that? Like a popular movie, not a cult classic?
Mock, we are going to have to agree to disagree because it is a cult classic. Monkey Brains? Yes.
It's a regular classic. It's beyond cult status is what Crazy Cat's saying. Have we ever encountered people who think they know everything and try to tell you? One thing I can't stand is a know-it-all.
That's a me.
Phie's kind of a know-it-all.
That's why we got Phie.
Like, just admit you don't know. It's okay to say you don't know.
I'm pretty
You don't
confident.
have to make it up.
I'm pretty confident about my stance on it, so I'm just going to stand on it.
Freddy Krueger versus Wolverine? I'm still going Wolvie.
KFB said that Ready Player One is such a cult classic.
Because he wants you to watch it.
Oh, MJ, we'll see you later. Have a good one.
Yeah, Iron Giant's DreamWorks, not Disney. I think you're right.
It's just the other arm of Disney.
Got to make sure the beer is room temp. Cold shotguns hurt like a bitch. I'm not drinking no room temp beer or liquor.
Chad Knutson, yes, I would like Jersey Mike's swag. If it's something I can sew with, that would be wonderful. No,
I have not seen Iron. I think I might have seen it on TV, but didn't sit down and watch it like that.
Nick Torres is recommending the Macaulay Culkin cartoon, Page Master. That one, have you seen that one?
I don't think I have seen Page Master.
It's got Macaulay Culkin in it.
So?
You're the Page Master.
Oh, look at this guy. He looks like Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's Page Master.
Oh,
Christopher Lloyd is in it.
I've probably seen this, man.
The books fly around. Your kids have seen it.
Sounds like Fantasia.
John Dose's Warriors is a cult film. Don't get me going on Warriors.
We watched Warriors recently.
The one with the kangaroos? No.
Was that the name of one of the gangs?
No, it was a different thing.
Oh.
Yo, Smock says Page Master fucks hard.
Dead Alive and Shaun of the Dead are the 2 best horror comedies. I think we've seen those back in the day. I remember seeing it.
KFB, listen, that's one way of becoming my favorite commenter.
Follow Hero absolutely hates Shaun of the Dead.
He says, I love Phie reading chats. She's like the future.
Yeah,
I don't even have to wait for Gem. She's the best.
Oh, I prefer the theory that Ferris Bueller didn't actually exist. He was a representation of everything his friend Cameron wanted to be. I kind of remember hearing that theory as well.
Warriors of Virtue.
It's kind of very Tyler Durden of him, right?
Wolf Attack. It's so crazy that you're saying this because I had a reel yesterday that was basically telling me, Adrian, yes, Warriors of Virtue. Was basically telling me to start getting scratch offs because you've got better odds than having a 401k. They're like, it's like 1 in 3 hit, and nobody collects on these shits. I'm like, babe, I think I'm gonna start doing scratchers, $10 scratchers.
Howard the Duck is great if you enjoy bestiality. Yeah, I've heard that he kisses the girl, or did they have sex or something?
How ducks things are like totally weird. They're like corkscrews.
I stand by Indy 4 and 5. Aliens were the mythology of the 1950s. It makes perfect sense. Arcane season 1 had really good art, if I remember.
Yes, it's like AI art almost. KFB says he needs me to get him the lotto numbers tonight. Thanks. Listen, if I knew those, you think I'd be sitting here?
We had a story time. Oh, Gremlins 2. I like the Key and Peele pitch skit.
It's so funny.
Good morning, C Bizzle. He hit the like. Appreciate it.
What's up?
Okay, so he turns into Galvatron in the 86 animated movie. I didn't even remember that. It's been years since I've
Tank
seen
Girl had a bestiality scene? I don't know that I've seen Tank Girl.
I don't think I have either. I've never seen that. You know what I've never seen also is it Sucker Punch?
No, I haven't seen Sucker Punch. I want to see that so bad. It looks very
I think there's a lot of mixed
Silent Hill-ish
opinions on that too. No, Sucker Punch is a one of the earlier Zack Snyder films. Phie's desperate for the body cam footage for real.
Sucker Punch 2 is called Donkey Punch. No.
Jeez Louise. Whitey Ford's in Judgment Night? Everlast? Judgment Night's going on the list. Have you did you write down Judgment Night?
No.
I love Spider-Man 2099, AK. That's my shit. Oh, he was defending his brother at a bar. Okay. That's noble.
It is.
Phie, do dance hip hop. Hit him with some shoulder work, babe.
Yeah. Do you ever see those street signs that say shoulder work? I was helping our daughter learn how to drive. I said, listen, when you see this,
hold on.
If they don't see you hitting shoulder work in that car, you're going to get pulled over.
Mox said Leash was about to throw hands on Saturday at a bar. What?
Leash, if I see something like that going down, just know
He's
I'm going to be right
in.
behind you. I'm jumping in before it even starts. Okay. I'm throwing the first punch. And then I'm going to get out of there like Jamie Foxx.
Bitchalism.
Yeah.
Bitch, you know who
the fuck I am.
Yo, I'm about to be 41 next month, bruh. I'm about to be 41 in a couple days.
Listen,
a month and a couple days.
You're gonna be geriatric before me.
Fallen Hero says his wife broke someone's window like 2 weeks ago. What's with all the females, man? They're always ready to choose violence.
Because we're trying to dominate male-dominated fields. All right, we're trying to get in there.
Oh yeah, we gotta get. Oh, you're not in the Discord anymore. What happened? We gotta get him the link. Do I have Discord up?
Listen.
Yeah, I do have it.
Don't make us need you to make another fucking profile because this one gets banned. Snape.
Yeah, I'll post it right now. Oh, hold on.
No, he already got it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Cecilia already did it.
Cecilia.
Fallen Hero says he turned Sucker Punch off after 12 minutes. Sucker Punch sucks. Oh, it's 12-year-old girls. It's all eye candy. Yeah, we won't watch it for very long if that's what's going to happen.
All right. Terrence is on some North Korea math. 1 raindrop plus 1 raindrop equals 1 bigger raindrop.
But that is how you do 1 times 1. That is 1.
Yeah, whatever. I don't like steel books, actually. Don't like them.
I'm surprised. I thought you did.
I liked them. I like all the original. I like the cover A's. You know what I mean? The pre-MCU movies are Phie.
You did. You did already recommend Ready Player One, KFB.
Who said this? Go sue. They're talking about Metallica, right? Go sue Napster again, you little Danish
twat.
Who's your top 3 Wu-Tang? Meth, Ghostface, Inspector Deck. It's crazy because Deck has some of the best verses, but I don't feel like anyone really puts him as a favorite. It's really like Meth, Ghostface, and Raekwon.
It's off the list, guys.
People like jizz it up. What's off the list?
Sucker Punch is off the list.
Everyone said it sucked?
They're like, it's literally girls in skirts. It's not even like, there's no, it's just eye candy. This guy was just being a creep.
Remember the laser discs, some big ass records, but they're CD-ROMs or whatever?
What are we eating today, Indoor Sugar? I've
been eating the same meals for like the past 2 weeks.
Eating, yeah, he eats dog food. Food fit for a dog.
Yeah, I want to watch Ready Player One with you, babe. I think you would like it.
Uh-huh.
I think if before the Mario movie came out, it was like the best video game type movie of all time.
Thanks, John Doe. Thank you.
Batman's in Ready Player One. So is Bowser. So is M. Bison and Zangief. I think Goro's in it. They got a lot of cool characters in there.
Mock says Sucker Punch is like a gold covered turd. It looks nice, but it's still a piece of shit. Snyder is, well, I said Snyder Punch. Sucker Punch is Snyder going full Snyder. I will super chat $20 on God if you watch. No need to do that.
No, please
We're gonna watch it. He said maybe 50. Depends on my paycheck that week.
I don't remember the Method Man and Redman show on Fox, but I remember on MTV when they had that like prank show and they pranked Ludacris to rap on this beat that sounds like a frog type beat.
First of all, Ludacris fell for it again when he did the peanut butter commercials, and they're like, "Fuck it, run it."
He was like, "Yo, eat a big spoon of peanut butter and drop a verse." No, but then they had him saying he was like, "I'm kind of a sensitive guy." Ludacris was wilding, man.
So crazy.
There's only one Jurassic Park for sure.
Chad Knutson, it could very well be a Chipotle day for Phie.
Yeah, Ready Player One has a lot of pop culture. A lot of different video game characters show up, but it's not about them. It's about this kid that taps into VR like KFB, and
it's about him.
There's like a race or something.
How old is KFB? The same age as us?
Probably, yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure. We're all old these days. If Gem and Phie were like Ferris Bueller skipping school every day, that is 100% true. I skipped school for 3 years in a row.
I barely went to school.
Yeah. If you like Creepshow, check out the Willies. You would recommend that, Real James Willie.
Crazy Cat. We've seen The Shining.
Yeah, seen The Shining. Watch Howard the Duck. I really do need to.
Dante Cook is so upset about all of the sucker punch bad mouthing. He loves it. Sweet Pea is queen. That's her name. I'm going to watch it by myself.
I'm catching up. Leash is with me. Pickles everything. I like pickle chips in my tuna sandwiches. I'm with you.
When you make tuna, you should put relish into it. Like just mix the relish into it. Because it's put pickles into every bite.
Let's talk about pickled sauces. Where does it come from? What it does? Why does it do what it's doing? Get it out of my face. Pickled sausages are great, man. Used to get them from the corner store. A little spice to them. But I never had the pickled eggs. I was never brave enough for that.
John Doe says high school is just prep school. Most of us don't even need to go. Listen, it is. I live by that.
MJ got to run. Have a good day.
I see people in my life who like have gone to college, and I'm like, you have a college degree, but I wouldn't categorize you as a smart person. Like, I get that you've done all this, but you still do dumbass shit.
Edward hit us with a $5 Canadian. Gonna do any more box trips of Marvel Masterpiece 92 Platinum? Probably not. Probably not though. But I will be doing other box breaks for sure in the future. But
every time I pass by a Pokemon card machine, I always want to buy some out of it. I would do card breaks, babe. Do you have any more boxes of cards?
No, not right now. Not right now. If you believe what you're saying is true, that's how my wife operates.
Wait,
Jessie.
what? What was it? What was the conversation at that time?
About just, being a know-it-all.
Oh, yeah.
People hate that Ready Player One couldn't feature the band Rush in it, in its lore, which is big in the book. Oh, okay.
Yo, hold on. Wait a second. Adrian, you weren't here then when we did Big Trouble in Little China review.
Oh, wasn't that his
Isn't that Avatar? Your avatar? Wasn't that your picture?
We finally watched it.
A couple of weeks ago. Comic
Warriors
Addict says, get the Pokemon cards, Phie. I don't like the relish at Jersey Mike's. I don't eat it. I eat a number 7. That's turkey and provolone, lettuce, tomato, pickles, mayo, salt, and pepper.
Have you ever seen this, babe? Warriors of Virtue?
Yeah, with the kangaroos. I always say that. Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Click on that picture. That's the one.
Oh, shoot. It's like Power Ranger, but
yes.
But kangaroos.
Yes.
They're roos.
They're kangaroos.
Dang, I don't think I've ever seen this.
Okie dokie.
Warriors of Coney Island. Isn't that what Warriors was?
Warriors of Island of Dr. Moreau.
Phie's cheating to skip to the end of the chat. Well, she just keeps up with the modern chat.
That's what I get. I get a number 7 fallen hero. Number 7, but I don't get bacon because I can't do it. Warriors of Virtue.
The Descent needs to kick off your Halloween themed movies.
Oh, we really should start getting that in order.
The Descent, 2005 horror.
Wow. KFB says, if you watch Ready Player One, you will understand me. If you don't want to understand, don't you want to understand me?
I've watched Ready Player One. I watched it when it came out.
Don't you love me enough to understand me? Why won't you love me?
I understand you. I understand it. You live in the slums, and then you go into the VR world, and then you could be a celebrity.
He says in all caps, "Love me." No, he needs to love me. He love you second.
What is the least at KFB? All of them are trash except for Saving Private Ryan. This is wild right here. Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, you can recommend 2000s movies. Fallen Hero, go crazy. What up, B Slayer?
It's in the movie. That's it. It's in the movie.
I want to watch that when we're done.
What? Key and Peele? Sucker Punch is awful. Yeah. Tank Girl's a lot of fun. It stars Lori Perry as Tank Girl and Ice-T as a mutant kangaroo. Speaking of kangaroos.
What is this role that he accepted? Isn't he supposed to be like a gangster? He accepts a mutant kangaroo role.
He was just getting checks because
I just feel like
he went from cop killer to playing a cop on SVU.
Do you not give a fuck about your image? Like you're just taking whatever. You're just doing whatever fucking role. I'm sorry, but Ice-T will never be a hardcore rapper to me. Like when I see him in that shit, I'm just like, yo, you're an SVU agent. Like, you're whack.
Did you hear the story on how he how he got a record deal? It was something about
something stupid, I'm sure.
He used to sell grenades or something.
Oh yeah, is he friends with Rob?
What did he say?
He's a door-to-door grenade salesman.
He went to a record label to get a record deal, and he told him he used to sell grenades, and then they said, "Well, let's hear your music." And he said, "I forget how it went. There was some kind of analogy.
Whatever it was full of bullshit."
I turned off Sucker Punch after like 12 minutes. Dang.
Happiness.
Leash and Phie are going to fight Mean Girls during GemCon.
There's no Mean Girls coming to GemCon. We don't even appeal to those kinds of people.
Sucker Punch is a good watch, but it's a very touchy subject when you understand what's really happening.
Ice-T was the real deal, Crazy Cat. I think we have to agree to disagree. He's a real deal actor at acting.
Ready Player One is like, when KFB first saw that, I wonder how his mind was blown.
Exploded.
Ruben Goose, what up? I didn't get the full base set, but I did do a trade with somebody that helped me get a lot of them. I need to actually look to see which ones I'm still missing. But I did a big trade, and I almost got the full base set.
He was a very tough mutant kangaroo.
Indoor sugar.
I doubt it.
Yeah, the steelbooks get scratched up. I got a couple steelbook video games too. I think like my Mortal Kombat 11 is a steelbook.
Lucky number 11. He says, Ready Player One is a documentary of my life. And I'm not even kidding a little bit.
John Doe says X is equals how many things you have. That's why 1 × 1 = 1. But here's my thing. That's what we are declaring. But what Terrence Howard is saying is that we got that wrong. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's right or wrong.
Okay, I could tell you very simply why he's wrong. It's this number this many times equals this. It's not we're doing this, so it means it has to compound. We're at the bottom.
But his argument is that it doesn't work like that in nature. That in nature, if you multiply something, you always get more of it.
But that's not what
we're using the tables as a representation of how many units of something. But what his argument is that we might be wrong.
1 time is 1.
Rock and roller with a $2 holla.
But so then tell me, what is 1 times 2? 1 times 2.
You gotta ask Terrence Howard for that one.
So is that 3? Because now we're doing adding. We're doing adding now.
Right. We're adding. The same as adding.
Yeah. So
but multiplying is adding though.
No, multiplying. You're adding more. Multiplying is this number this many times.
I just want to believe.
I know you do.
I want to believe that planets birth other planets.
I'm gonna be here till the end of time telling you no. 1 times 1 is 1.
Ready Player One has Gundam. Yeah, Ready Player One was good.
That's the math that made us go to the moon. So
Dante Cook.
That's what it is.
What did I just jump into? People are bad-mouthing Sucker Punch? You read this one. Yep, seen The Shining. But I feel like I seen The Shining after seeing the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror version of it. We understand you.
He says, KFP says, this is the best morning show on YouTube. First of all, I just want to stop there.
It's the only one.
So good. You make so many people happy every morning, but if you don't watch RPO, we're done forever.
Yeah, I guess it references a lot of movies in Ready Player One. I saw it in the theaters.
It's perfect. Chad Knutson just referenced a movie that's about my life. Girl Interrupted.
Isn't that also what Angelina Jolie?
Yes, it is.
Hey, have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
I'm gonna get up and walk away. This is how much this person sitting here doesn't know anything about me.
So
I used to watch this movie with my father. 'Tis a Flesh Wound, A Shrubbery, A Holy Hand Grenade.
I feel like this was another one that I saw it on Comedy Central, and I kind of was watching it a little bit, but I don't
probably
remember.
think it's Kids in the Hall.
Yeah,
it's not.
Howard the Duck is considered one of the worst movies ever made. Dizam. I tried pickle juice brine on chicken. First of all, that's how Chick-fil-A marinates their chicken, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here goes Brandon. We are still here. I think Brandon's on the West Coast.
Ooh.
No Nate Dogg today is wild.
I
right?
have Monty Python shirt that I got from, hold on. Did I get this shirt from Retro Original? I'm fairly certain that I did.
The Indoor Sugar says, as someone who's close to having their PhD, I'll be the first to tell you that college is a scam and is filled with idiots. I think it's important if you're going to be, if you're trying to be a doctor or something or a lawyer, you got to do it.
Still, even then, like they don't even teach you about like diet helping to resolve medical issues or
they teach you on what type of medicine
stuff. They're
treats
like,
it.
yeah, no, we'll give you medicine.
Right. That's not the way.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Just got back from Hawaii. Aloha. Beast Slayer.
Sidetracked me from what I was going to say.
Talking about Dr. Oh, yeah. They're saying, everybody get healthy. Your future doctors are cheating on their tests.
Yeah, everyone's using ChatGPT.
Is that what you were thinking of?
No, it wasn't. I was thinking of, I lost it again. It just goes back to like the Rockefellers and shit. It's the whole conspiracy theory.
The whole school system. Awesome. I disagree. I think we need to start adding more pickle and everything.
In the words of Rick Sanchez, school's not a place for smart people. When he said that, I was like, oh my God, he agrees with me.
Rick Sanchez is the most based. Yo, can we start recommending 2000s movies? I mean, we'll consider them.
I already started writing them down. So,
what about comic strip movies? Live act. Dick Tracy. I've watched it as a kid, really young. I don't really recall a lot of it. Yeah, but like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Dick Tracy, Popeye is probably a tough watch.
Fallen Hero, that second part of your comment is so diabolical. that second, or her.
Ice-T's kangaroo character used to be a cop as well. What's up with Ice-T, man? I think it was a humiliation ritual because he was early in on that anti-cop hip-hop sentiment. So they took his power away.
I think we have Noobs is already on the list, but I'm just going to write it down just in case.
Ice-T supposedly was the real deal. I don't know.
Blade Runners are good. How many There's a few Blade Runners.
I think. We watched them both.
Oh, right. I was just kind of writing it down because that would be one I would watch.
Edward says Sucker Punch ain't bad if you're going with low expectations. Mm-hmm.
Lowered expectations.
He was also in Warriors of Virtue, so he played two kangaroos. Wow, that's wild. What is this at lucky number 11?
Well, don't worry because I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch Ready Player One. So don't you worry.
I don't know what this kangaroo song is. Kangaroo? Law and Order Ice-T.
Kangaroo.
What is that from?
It's a meme. It's a meme.
Our kids used to say that was Dunkaroos.
I might be wrong. Yeah, and I'm thinking of our kids.
Yeah, you are.
Dunkaroo. I think that's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Took me a second watch of Sucker Punch to get the full story. It can be a little heavy, but no more than Joker was. Okay.
Oh, that does change the dynamic. Snape, Adrian, he says Ice-T was never gangster. He was a pimp.
He was a pimp, yeah.
That's different.
He was just there for the money.
That's different. That changes my whole thought because I don't like when, because I think the same thing about Eminem. Like, you're not gangster.
Phie's rapper has to be all the way
you
gangster.
You have to have murders. You have to.
You got to have bodies on your belt.
Stomp someone in and stomp someone out.
Sucker Punch is a trash fantasy of an adolescent boy. That movie is Cabbage.
No, Leash, don't quit.
You have
Educate
watched
me.
What Girl Interrupted, right?
Yes, I have. I'm in it.
Angelina Jolie.
Gem, watch Fiddler on the Roof. It's about your people.
I heard.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
Your people?
I've heard of that, but I don't think I've seen it.
He got the nod from LA Gangsters. That's stupid. I don't know why anyone would give him a nod. He's a thespian.
Do you remember Wipeout? You talk.
Yes.
Was that a show?
Yes, where you do the obstacle courses and they
Oh.
talk over it. First of all, the talking over it was next level funny.
This was the original American Ninja Warrior, I feel like.
This is America. Yes, this is American Warrior. Don't even say American Ninja Warrior. Just say this is America Warrior. That's how people view America.
Gem say multiplying is well. I mean, you're adding more when you multiply. You're just doing it in multiples. It's just like dividing as a form of subtraction.
If you think about the word multiplication, it applies for all of it except for 1 and zeros. I want to get a whiteboard and I want to like have it up here and be like, all right, babe, let's go over this more.
Yo.
American Gladiator. No, American Gladiator is different. That we had that.
Merely a flesh wound.
Count 2, 3, not 4.
That's what I thought. Howard the Duck is the first like true Marvel comic movie, right? That's what I thought. Nerdcore said, Kayla's 24. What can I say? I'm aging like fine wine. Hers is November 5th.
First of all, Nerdcore, all men age like fine wine. Women age like horrible milk. And
babe, you're aging gracefully.
Well, it's because I'm a millennial.
You're as beautiful as ever. Yeah, millennials, well, Generation Y, Gen Y, are 40-year-olds that look like 20-year-olds but feel like 80-year-olds. College is job. First of all school is job training, teaching you how to be a good little employee.
Now, I will say this, Nerdcore.
Nerdcore, do you want more?
I'll talk to you about it privately.
Too many doctors getting the degree that cheated using ChatGPT were all effed. Yeah, that's why you got to get in shape.
Rocky, good morning. Have you ever tried herbal vapes? I remember when I was living in Florida still, so this is over. Like,
remember we were vaping dessert flavors?
And it was when vaping was starting out. I had bought these but like a little like e-cigarette, like the whole, a cigarette, and you would pull on it and the tip would light up. And it would be like, this one was like eucalyptus.
And they would run out, right?
Yeah, and they would run out. You couldn't recharge them. It was like you threw it away afterwards.
Bro, and then vape shops started popping up everywhere. That was like an early 2010s vibe, right?
Jem's mom got it way into vaping.
Because she was a cigarette smoker.
Favorite flavor, I always be like, Steve, your mom's favorite flavor is Mandingo.
Yeah.
And I was like, your mom is something else, man.
The Mandingo.
She's like, can you pick up more Mandingo for me? I'm like, Connie, you got to pick that out yourself, honey. I don't know what you like. Because no, the flavor is Mandingo. I'm like, oh, okay.
The Devastator said he has a couple degrees. Did the university thing. It's all a scam. Paying for a piece of paper that does nothing to guarantee work or prep you for the real world. Dizam. I think especially when you're taking out student loans, it's so like predatory, right? Pickled onions are the ones. Chances are good your doctor was in the bottom of his class or her. Noobs for 2. I know, Josh, we still got to watch the Noobs.
Katami Keys is loving it. The only other one she would have switched to is if it was called The Root.
The Mandingo or The Root? Which one are you puffing on
She's
today?
like, listen, can you get me 3 ounces of, or no, what was it? It was the different like options were the Nick level, right? Like how much Nick it would have in it. She's like, give me all the way up Nick, top Nick, like as much Nick you can get in it.
RPR, I can't bring myself to watch the 70s Spider-Man. Can't do it. Dick Tracy was great on Blu-ray. What's Jem's favorite Looney Tune?
Taz.
I don't know. Taz not my favorite. He was always too, you know me. I'm a chill kind of guy. I can't really get into his recklessness.
He doesn't like the craziness of Taz, but one of your best friends is Taz.
I mean, I'm just a main character kind of guy. Like Bugs Bunny is my guy, man. Daffy Duck, I can't stand the way he talks and spits. Foghorn Leghorn hit it with an acorn. Elmer Fudd was kind of gangster, not for nothing.
He always carried around his gun.
I can't rock with Porky the Pig with his shirt with no pants on. Marvin the Martian was kind of goated.
No, I was gonna say Marvin the Martian.
Sylvester is a perv.
I could find reasons that I like all of them. I like Wile E. Coyote.
Pepe Le Pew is a perv.
He was canceled.
Sylvester the cat, he was all right though. He was kind of like the cat version of Daffy Duck.
Lola Bunny.
Lola Bunny.
There you go.
And Space Jam. If you know, you know. Anyway.
Speedy Gonzalez. Is Woody the Woodpecker a Looney Tune?
I don't know.
Scroll. Are they in alphabetical
Wile E.
order?
Coyote.
Gossamer. Remember we did that. Wait. I don't think Woody the Woodpecker is with that.
Cecil Turtle. What about Michigan J. Frog?
Stupidest
The
name.
WB.
Wait, what's the guy underneath him? Black Jacques Chalac.
Oh, here goes Taz.
Oh, Jacques Chalac.
Taz is a pretty cool character design, though.
Yeah. Gabby Goat.
Tweety.
Petunia Pig. That's me.
Ice Cube played a cop, but he was still badass and scary, so he kept his cred. But I think he lost a lot of his cred in Are We There Yet? I think that's when people were like, all right, bro.
Ice-T. No, you're talking about...
Yeah, right here. See? Ice Cube. Yeah,
Ice Cube. Oh, you know what?
What? Big Daddy was a great movie, man.
I don't know that I know the difference between those two people.
I wipe my own ass.
Daffy's great.
Big Daddy is up there on the same level as Liar Liar to me. Leash needs to watch Liar Liar. Maybe she'll get onto the Jim Carrey train. Uncrustables.
Mandingo. Dang, I remember that was a great flavor too. All right, well, guys.
So RBR said, when the music isn't real unless you're a murderer, rap and black metal.
Right.
American Gladiator. I used to watch that for show.
I need you to have lived it. You have to be coming with firsthand knowledge.
I think are we almost at the end?
Yeah, we're pretty much there.
Terrence Howard should have stayed as War Machine. He definitely has more charisma than Don Cheadle. Don is just very like deadpan to me. Gen Y. Have you ever tried herbal vapes? No.
I was just talking about that before.
I never tried
I think
it.
the ones that I had initially were.
Oh.
Because I was trying to stop smoking cigarettes.
Sean P in the house.
Yeah. You remember how many times we quit smoking cigarettes?
I remember just quitting once.
No, we've quit a few times. We've quit at least twice. Maybe even thrice. But we haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't smoked a cigarette in a really long time.
I'm not good at winking.
Oh, well, Phie had a drunk cig recently. Not really drunk cig, but yeah, I've seen Constantine. I wouldn't mind rewatching that, man. That was a little bit before its time, before the superhero hype. Keanu Reeves as
Hyphy.
Oh, you didn't buy him as Hellblazer? I thought he did a good John Constantine. I liked it. So, oh my God. Oh, herbal vapes actually heat up flour, not liquid. What up, Rocky?
What's up, Rocky?
D. Marcel used to sell shisha pens in school.
Hashisha?
What is that?
Is that hashish?
The what?
Okay, so what is hashish? Is it keef? Just been cubed up, pushed together, maybe boiled? I don't know. Why is it liquid? Is hashish dabs? It's the same as dabs, is what I'm getting, is what I think.
I have not read this Battle Royale manga. I have not read that.
Oh, I didn't get to show my shirts.
All right, show the shirts.
I got a couple of shirts. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, Woody Woodpecker's his own thing. Slowpoke had that thing on him. Fallen Hero said his wife owned a vape shop. Man, they were huge. I remember it was like they had vape bars. And I remember the vape bar, people would turn in like their last pack of cigarettes and they had them in a big jar.
Yes, they still have those. We just don't go into them.
Do they still have them? They can't be as prevalent. All right, so Phie got a thrift haul.
I just got shirts I want to show you guys. There's more, but these ones are like they're about the kind of shit on here that we talk about. So
This
one I think is kind of might be a little bit wrong, but I don't care. I got it anyway.
is a Pro 2A or whatever, right?
Hell yeah.
All faster than 911.
Guys, this is I don't know. This tag is ripped out. I love this shirt. This is great. Look at this one. Jay claimed this one. She's going to take this one.
DBZ.
This one I got for Gem because it's his size, but he doesn't really like these guys.
Eazy-E was a street dude. Eazy-E, that's how he started NWA. He had all the seed money. G.I. Joe T.
Oh, I'm going to do a Toy Story one of these days. This image was great.
Yeah.
I really like this image.
1995. Is that really when the shirt's from, though?
I think so. Oh, no, maybe not because this is stamped in here. I don't know. How
Box says, you're watching Liar Liar Leash.
Look how crazy this shirt is. I love it.
Duck Buddies?
Yeah.
What does this mean?
I don't know.
So this made the final cut?
I love this shirt. Anyway, and then this one.
Easy
This one right here was one of my favorite finds from this trip. It's a Junji Ito manga shirt. So hold on. When I turn this around, you guys are going to lose it. So look at the ballerina. I don't know what it says.
I like how it's like a pocket tee almost.
But look at this. Help me make it centered.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, this is a great. I love this shirt. This is a cool.
Dirty Digglers out. Got a meeting. Appreciate you swinging by.
Austin
we're about
LeMay
to wrap
gets
up too.
Austin LeMay gets it.
No, she's got to watch. Liar Liar is good, man.
Yeah.
The claw.
Leash. Wait, the Junji Ito one? I got this for Meg because I keep finding them now. I found a purple and green one at the thrift store. This one's great, but this one's an XL.
Yeah, I think that's what we were talking about too, D. Marcel, because they were like these, what do I want to call them? Not temporary ones, but you couldn't refill them. It's like when it was gone, it was gone. Oh, it's a compressed form of resin derived from the cannabis flowers.
So it's like dabs.
I've never done a hookah bar. That's a totally different thing, though, than
I don't get why people love hookah bars. Does it make you feel sideways? Does hookah make you feel weird? What's up, Mojo Claudius? What's going on?
Mojo, what up?
Oh, Alistair McCrae, too. What's up? He just got done with a meeting.
Alistair McCrae. All these meetings that could have been emails. I was never really a G.I. Joe fan. Like I had a friend in the neighborhood that collected G.I. Joes, and I was always into turtles.
Well, I'm going to cut it up eventually. Even if you,
yeah, I knew Gun Fanatic was gonna like that shirt.
Hell yeah! Oh, but Gun Fanatic, I feel like it's wrong. Like I don't know everything about guns, but shouldn't this be 380? What's 300? It says 300 right here.
22, yeah, 300. I don't know.
So I think that was supposed to be a 380.
He says before you slice the shirts, check if they're worth anything. Some t-shirts go for 100. Yeah, Phie is in that whole mix. These people paying $800 for vintage.
Here's the thing. I know that there are shirts that are worth it. I just don't know if I have any of them.
Appreciate it, Brandon. Have a good one.
And if I'm being honest, if it's worth more money, I'm more inclined to cut it up.
Nick Torres trying to be the voice of reason. I already said it, but multiply has two definitions. It's both a verb and an adverb. You're both right.
A Phelps. It's a cool one, right? It's so good. I wish I had the other shirt so I could show you the other one because these colors are amazing.
300 is a round. 300 Winchester. Okay. Rifle round.
I love it. Yeah, I love.
Painted Pages says, Phie and Leash are going to really like his wife. She's 10 times cooler than me. We met her briefly on Discord the other day, right? The Juji one is Puppet House. I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, Puppet House. That's what it says. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, RPR saying hookah is just mild tobacco with flowers, right? It's just to socialize. I guess. I don't really know what it is, to be honest.
Listen, we already have things called cigarettes and black and milds for that.
Smoked weed and a black. Anyway. Painted Pages and the wife are coming to GemCon. Yes. No, it's not a black light shirt, though, I don't think, right?
I don't think so.
Favorite hoodies, a Junji one that I cannot find to get a backup. Oh, that's out there. I have PTSD from the G.I. Joe Ghost, right? But when I think of G.I. Joe, I always think about the smaller ones. The big doll one that came to life is his own thing. And with that, I think it's time to wrap City in the Basement.
Ooh.
Gotta hit the gym, man. Gotta hit legs and tries.
Gotta get you guys. I might have another story for us on Wednesday.
He might throw
I
hands.
might be in county.
I'm gonna keep my eye out for this guy.
I will be the aggressor.
All right, guys, we're about to biz ounce. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us for the live, for the Minty Fresh morning show. If you caught it on the replay, appreciate it as well. Hit the like if you can.
Thanks for catching the replay.
We'll be back Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. I got a video dropping tomorrow, a little omnibus haul, some TMNT stuff if you like.
And maybe I'll have more shirts from the thrift store.
I really am interested in doing more Silent Hill 2 prior to Sunday, baby.
Oh, yeah, me too. We could do it tonight if you want.
I mean,
I'm ready to
I was
play.
thinking about moving this over there because we don't got to do live tomorrow. Maybe keep an eye out, man. We might jump back on the Silent
You want to move right
Hill.
after this?
Plus,
move all this over?
I was thinking that. And I downloaded Expedition 33. I want to play that.
Ooh.
I downloaded Alien Isolation, Flippy.
The way everyone is so excited about Expedition 33, I am interested to see you play it.
Yeah, for sure.
Craig Chaos! No, you get to catch the replay now.
Craig Chaos, Alistair catch the replay.
The problem with catching the replay right after we do it is that the live chat's not available. I don't like that.
I haven't played Call of Duty since like Black Ops, I don't think. But
let the music start a little bit.
let's
Just let it start as we're talking and going out. Just let it just start.
Definitely appreciate everybody hitting us with the super chat. And and if you guys want to, pick up one of our exclusives on ENCORE, got them on there.
How many? There was only these crazy ones. You said there was only 8 of these
Only 8
ones?
of those, yeah. But we have the regular one. The regular trade dress, $10, limited to 81 copies.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Stay Minty Fresh 143.
Peace.
Peace.
She was with the girl drinking. Man, she wasn't drinking, she was drunk. I know that I was dumb, but everybody plays a fool sometimes. It's no exceptions to the rules of this, and baby, it was something about her eyes, man. Hit her up the next day to see your mind frame. Everything was straight, everything was going good. Got the candles that we listened to the Lauren Hill. Had the mindsets before we did the intercourse, interpreting our dreams, and we discussing the portion and other topics just to see if you were little. You were insecurities and told us you was beautiful. But you had my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it. Look, you been shot and you blocked it. And now I'm ready to fly and I'm do it alright. Sun ain't riding at night while I swerve and say, you done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. That's okay. Make a more than the first impression, girl. I was trying to leave a brand. Even give Valentine present more than a week ahead. Making sure you were the first girl with a smile. Making sure you were the first girl with them blouse. On the day of came 12 a.m. 8 bar remix. If I found love, Jay Shan. You were writing songs, she'll call you wildin'. But on the real, that was like milk to a cow, man. And it really wasn't nothing. Man, I like the girl that let me stop frontin'. I'm missing you, ain't seen you in days. Can't tell you to go, can't tell you to stay. But there's no reason to worry, cause we both know that you didn't deserve me. Can't be bad because you weren't God's will, and chivalry wasn't there, baby. You the one that killed it. You had my